Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Yukishi, and welcome back to another episode of Metaphor Refantazio. Last time, not only did I fight Luis again in a rematch, but we also learned the truth about Will here. Not only that, but we got to refight the old human enemy from before, like the very beginning of the game, and learn the truth of the world and the Elden race as a whole. And now,
smash it all to bits.
It's time to put an end to the Kingdom's madness by dealing with Luis. But first, we gotta power up. So let's do that.
All right.
So, right.
I've been waiting.
There's something I wanted to point out to you. You have awakened the Prince archetype. The power within your life has influenced even your allies, and now, signs of a power beyond imagination present themselves. It is the power of a true hero, one who shares and supports the perspective of the sovereign. Such is a royal archetype. I hope you'll let me witness its power come to fruition. In response to the protagonist's true awakening, his allies can now study royal archetypes. The requirements for royal archetypes are difficult, but they are powerful archetypes unique to each ally.
Ah, how good of you to come.
What that means is,
What now?
at the crown of here, everyone's got one now. Except for Juna, Yufa, and Basilio, because, you know, they were late additions. So, anyway. Royal Warrior, the true heroic embodiment of the warrior. Its slash attacks and enchantments are unparalleled. The complete embodiment of power demonstrated by Stroll's way of life. A world-changing pillar of power that braces the new ruler through duteous valor. With slash attacks that can target multiple foes and skills that bolster the party, it excels at evening the odds. This is a sick design. It's basically just the warrior, but upgraded. So we're going, we're going Persona 5 route of things, where taking the base form with the other two, and then reusing the base form, but adding shit to it. Vorpal Blade deals extreme physical slash to all enemies, decreases their attack for 3 turns. Unwavering Blade increases caster's hit slash evasion by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Concentrate, not what it does in actual SMT, but increases caster's attack by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Martial Lore increases basic attack's power by 50%. Not good, in my opinion. Brave Blade deals heavy physical slash to an enemy, high critical rate. Slash Surge increases slash attack by 30%. Haso Tobi deals weak physical slash to all enemies 8 times. And then Noble Warrior Soul. If wielder defeats an enemy with a physical attack, no turn icon is lost. That is fucking broken. And then some of the similar moves. Requires rank 20 in Samurai, because of course, and question mark, question mark, question mark. So that could either mean it requires Berserker's second stage, Warlord, Merchant, or Tycoon, or Dragoon. Hulkenberg requires rank 20 in Paladin, rank 15 in both Dark Knight and Elemental Master. The complete embodiment of power demonstrated by Hulkenberg's way of life, a world-changing pillar of power that defends the new ruler through noble virtue. Performs well in both attack and defense, demonstrating proficiency in all situations. Holy Knight's Proclamation, we already knew that. That instant recovery ensures status ailments are automatically cured in a turn. Thunderstrike Thrust deals medium physical electric to an enemy, lowers their defense for 3 turns. And then Mad Rush deals heavy physical pierce to an enemy. Omni Guard raises a barrier that nullifies one non-almighty attack for an ally. Pierce Surge increases pierce attack by 30%. Omni Counter has a 50% chance of repelling non-almighty damage. Noble Knight's Soul adds a turn icon the turn after a proclamation skill is used. Does not apply if caster is incapacitated. That is fucking busted. And then Ultimate Guard, Peerless Sanctity, and Peerless Shadow. Izme. The Royal Thief. Which, yeah. Like, everything except for that damn ball bag looks cool. Anyway. A world-changing pillar of power that shadows the new ruler with gallant spirit. With its excellent evasive abilities, it steals enemy actions and reaps thighs with one-hit kill attacks. Adamant Nightblade deals heavy physical dark to an enemy, decreases their hit slash evasion for 3 turns. Elusive Dream deals weak physical slash to an enemy 1 to 3 times, absorbs MP, may one-hit kill target. Quick Change Arts nullifies a slash pierce strike attack for caster. Third Eye, when attacked, halves attacking enemy's hit rate. Plunder. High chance of stealing a rare item from an enemy. Higher agility equals higher success rate. Haste Lord. Greatly increases wielder's hit/evasion at the start of battle. Plasma Nightblade. Deals heavy physical slash to all enemies. May one-hit kill targets. Noble Thief's Soul. Depletes all of an enemy's turn icons if their attack is dodged. God Killer, Blood Drain Twin Nimpo, and yeah. And then Juna requires just Persona Master and Trickster at rank 20. And she, for some reason, gets Magic Surge, which would be good on the protagonist, because I'm magic focused. And then Noble Dancer's Soul. Turn icon lost when an enemy is defeated using Fire, Ice, Electric, Wind, Light, Dark, or Almighty. Like, damn. And then Yufa is just Devil Summoner and Soul Hacker. And she has Summon Fairy and Summon Dragon God modified. And that's it, I think. And then Basilio requires Martial Artist, rank 20, as well as the second Berserker form. Raises Mech HP by 30%, Health Vassal. Peerless Warcry, decreases attack/defense for all enemies by 2 ranks for 3 turns. Systematic Destruction, deals extreme physical strike to an enemy, ignores resistances. Strike Surge, increases strike attack by 30%. And Noble Berserker Soul, fielder lands a critical hit with a physical attack, no turn icon is lost. Deadly Eraser, pretty much the same as before. So, anyway, but that's not all. Magic Formula apparently written by the king. It's entitled The Royal Magic, but it's written in language from the old world, and I can't read it. Mysterious name is written at the end. The Truth Seeker, Ryu.
That reminds me.
Oh, you figured out with that the parts we can't read are written in old world language, right? Are you able to find out anything else?
The truth of the matter is...
Somewhat, yes. However, it raises more questions than it provides answers.
What?
What do you mean? It's all names. The parts written in the old world language aren't part of the spell at all. It's a list of countless names.
Not quite.
Then again, perhaps that's the type of spell it is to begin with.
No way!
Really? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Whose names are they anyway? I can't make heads or tails of all the secret and royal magic business. Perhaps the royal magic isn't the kind of spell we've assumed it is. The floating palace, the way the spell reads the hearts of the people and protects candidates from assassination. Perhaps there are deeper truths beyond the magic's individual aspects. The former king's greatest wish was to guide the kingdom to reform. I assume what's written there is the crux of his endeavors to that end.
That's right.
I'm not confident in my ability to decipher any further meaning from it. I mean, if you recall anything, I would appreciate if you examined the scroll for me again. Alright, but what I wanted to see was if there's anything more I can summon. No. So Divine Knight, War God, Fairy. Okay. Pentagram! Oh, it's Decarabia. Shattering Spear. My boy! Kuhulin, or Kuchilane, or however you pronounce his fucking name, is, specifically this design, is one of my favorite demon, persona, whatever the hell designs in all of Atlas history. He is so awesome. I need Avian, a Divine, a Femme, so I need 2 Divine, I need 2 Avian, a Raptor. I don't know where I'm going to get the rest of these, if I'm being honest. Elementalist, Warlock. I need a Wizard. Thank God I can make one. I'll meet you back here. Lord Arfin, aren't you the candidate who claims to be the prince? If you're possessed of princely skills, then I have a task for you. There's a place some distance from Altaberry called Mount Volcano. Can I ask you to look for the War King's legendary greatsword there? The story goes that ages ago, yeah.
Help me, will ya?
I guess so.
Yeah, I already have it. Let's look for the sword.
Much gratitude.
Really do it? You have my gratitude. I shall, of course, prepare a suitable reward. Not to mention, the sword's yours to keep. I just want to see it.
We did it!
Oh, really? Okay.
Let's give it a shot.
What do I get? Legendary Greatsword, question mark? And then it increases wisdom. Okay, awesome.
Let's...
Yeah, I already have
And
that.
right there's a lever.
So the Greatsword is sealed within Mount Volcano. Actually, wait, we might have it in our possession already. You're serious? May I see it? Here you go. It's rusted, but you can see the splendor of the design beneath. Stay right here. I must polish this.
Whoa!
It's so shiny now, and so ornate. So this is the legendary Greatsword? Actually, no. Judging by the ornaments, this was created well after the War King's time. Something else entirely.
Talking
I
nonsense.
think in the end, the legendary greatsword is perhaps another myth, and I've wasted 10 years of my life searching for it. My parents would no doubt laugh if they could see me now. If you just stay home and tended the fields, you would have been a happier man, they'd say.
What is
They'd
there
say.
to be done?
It's probably time to give up on my dream, isn't it? I should head back home. The War King is real. Where did that come from?
I'm chuffed.
What to think of it, you're not so different from the War King. He had a mysterious power to move hearts, and his efforts changed the world. And here's someone doing the same thing, standing right before me. Perhaps the legendary sword isn't so far-fetched after all.
Much gratitude to you.
Thank you, Will. You've given me the hope that the legendary greatsword is still out there, somewhere. But first off, I'm due for a trip home, and when I've saved enough money, my journey will resume. When I promised you a reward, please don't be honest, it's yours. Thanks.
Mission accomplished.
All right.
Plus 4 wisdom. Beloved greatsword.
We did it!
It's no legend, but it should serve you well in battle. Just what we need on a journey like ours, wouldn't you say?
Cheers now.
I'm actually curious about
What
the equipment. Ancient God's Lava Blade. The blade smolders with the power of an ancient god. Fire strength plus 3. Damn. Normal attacks become fire affinity. Giant Slayer. Normal attacks become ice affinity. Strength plus 3. Beloved Greatsword. Increases the MP cost and strength of synthesis. Jesus, okay. Huh. Well, damn. Increases wind attack strength. Oh, if I had known that... Damn. Yeah, put that on. I use wind like it's my main fucking thing. Some Lumio Streets.
All right.
Let's go.
Well, I'm not
All right,
quite
then.
in the storm. What's the world coming to? The world belongs to Lord Louis.
Classy woman? Yes.
Eh?
Haven't you forgotten me already? Some people know me as the Queen of Cuisine, though. I suppose that title's a little presumptuous to use in the company of an actual prince.
Isn't that...
Right, we met in Martira. You used to be a chef within the royal palace. Are you still on your journey to perfect the art of cooking? Correct. I once again have need of your talents, that unique point of view that allows you to create such unexpected and powerful dishes. I'll hear you out.
Whatever will I do?
During the course of my travels, I thought constantly crossed my mind. In times such as these, what can I cook to ease the hunger of those struggling to survive? I speak of those who cannot afford gourmet cuisine. The most they can hope for is simple fare, which fills the stomach but leaves the heart empty. Therefore, what the world needs is a dish that, while compromised with plain ingredients, brings with it a colorful sweetness that brightens the drudgery of everyday life.
Whoa.
A dish that's simple yet exciting. I like that idea, but honestly I have no clue how to make something like that.
Lovely, that.
When I think of food that quickens my pulse, the first thing that comes to mind is a sweet flavor. Nourishing numi bees are a must. And so that everyone, from wee children to the elderly, may eat it in comfort, a fluffy texture would be perfect. I see, so we just need to make a dish that uses numi bees and has a fluffy
If
texture.
you have a spare moment,
Correct. If you manage to whip a dish that's semi-surprising, simply return here and tell me all about it.
let's give it a shot.
Should have already made that. Ooh, I get a Lord of the Lake. Fucking finally.
The world belongs to Lord Louis.
That aroma, so you brought a dish with you, and we'll need to judge its worthiness, so please show me what you have created. Well, I'm not sure if it's what she's looking for, but the food we made uses numi bee and has fluffy texture. Undestructible honey cake.
Lovely, that.
So this is the dish you have
Eh?
chosen. Seems that if you brought me an unremarkable brownish baked good. I suppose this would do. Allow me to taste it.
What are you playing at?
Oh, this is...
I don't know.
Oh no, we made her cry. Is it really that horrible? In days long past, within a kitchen bathed in the warmest sunlight, my mother cooked for me with whatever ingredients she had on hand. The flavor of this cake takes me back. Literally a ratatouille moment. A gentle sweetness to warm the heart, and a soft texture that recalls the innocence of childhood. Yes, this is exactly what I've been seeking.
About that.
I guess it's alright, huh? Yes. If I apply the techniques used to create this dish, I should be able to turn any plain old kitchen vegetable into an irresistible baked good. Thanks to you, I think I'll be able to create what I've been seeking. Cooking that tastes good is easy to make, and brings happiness to those who eat it. You've exceeded all expectations. As promised, I present to you this reward. The gossip surrounding you has been very positive as of late. As such, I've added a bonus to your earnings.
Appreciate it.
Please accept it alongside my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Yay. I get some useless eloquence. Huzzah!
All right.
But that useless eloquence turns into mag. Yay! Meeting you has taught me how narrow my view of the culinary world truly was. I still have much to learn about food, as well as people's hearts. My journey must go on, and along the way, I will teach this new recipe that you've inspired to all that I meet. Someday, I hope that my cooking will bring smiles to hungry people, all across the country. You can do it.
Hey?
Oh, that is most kind of you to say. Of course, I have not forgotten my promise to you. When my journey ends, I still intend to return to the royal capital. Until then, you've your own duties to attend to as well, yes? I should hope that the promise of my delicious cooking will motivate you on your journey.
If you have a spare
Look
moment.
forward to seeing you. Until that time, I bid you farewell. Godspeed, your highness.
The world belongs to Lord Louis.
Okay. And then to the recruitment center.
All right then.
Well, actually, I want to go to the church first. Oh!
You.
What brings you all into a church?
Did you?
Godot? We should be asking you the same thing. Do I really look so out of place within a place of worship now? Well, yes, I suppose I do. We have lost both His Eminence Ford and Edrella, and now the city's overrun with Louise's rabble. I must admit, even I have come to the point where I've lost my way. Dedicated myself to the protection of sancticism, but now find myself without the means to do so. I have become what Rella refers to as the weak. No, based on her words, I have been weak all along, incapable of doing anything on my own. Chief of the monk army in name only, I recognize it now, and yes,
Closure, eh?
even with our leaders gone, I still believe in God, though I know not what I can do to help. I surmise that if I couldn't stand tall within the church, then nothing would get done. Rest assured, I have no intention of making an enemy of His Highness the Prince, either. From this point on, if you require the assistance of the church, I shall lend you my ear. Other, what may I do for you?
Whoa.
Didn't expect that, but this means that Rella's words managed to reach even someone like him. What can I purify? The mirror mail. I could either do mirror mail or demon mail. Warrior Knight Berserker Prince. I think I'm gonna be hit with more light damage than dark. So I think I'll take the mirror mail and then just give him whoever has Berserker Dark Dodge. That one. Oh! I can switch whenever I want. Well, that's interesting. Half damage received from an enemy ambush? No. Hellrock Curious. Absolutely fucking yes. Or, hang on. Yes. Give. Give that to Yufa.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I can make another. Cool. General Semaphore. Automatically increases all allies' attack at the start of combat. Give. Fire Beasts. Tarleton. Increases fire attack strength. Really? For the Warrior Knight, Berserker, or Prince. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Pure White Helm. White attack strength or fire attack strength? And it can be for the Prince. I wonder what I should do. It's almost as if Prince has this already. Oh, Yeah. Can switch anytime I want. Which I suppose is a good thing.
Good.
All right.
You do not have anything I desire. No. Alright,
All right.
now let's head to the recruitment center. There it is.
Let's go.
Uh-huh.
You want to see the contracts? I'm counting on you, Your Highness. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
That's a rough one.
I see.
3 bounty missions, huh?
Huh?
Okay. At the top of those, there's a room known as the Manor of the Ascendants.
Counting on you.
Okay then.
Let's do it.
Damn. That's a lot of reef! Holy shit!
Oh.
This place is on a rock, right? Ruins on top of a rock sure is weird, huh? We should be able to get there if we fly.
This place.
Damn. And then Bandit Chief Sisters, Fervent Zealot.
That's a rough one.
Huh.
I get.
What was that? Just between you and me, I've heard they got their hands on a secret weapon that can kill people en masse and brought it to their hideout. Oh,
Counting on you.
Got
okay.
it.
Northern Grandchild and the Disgraced Ruins.
Let's do it.
Let's see here.
You'd think there'd be ruins way out here. Just what are they planning in there? It's pretty far, but if we fly there, we should arrive before the day ends.
And right there's a labyrinth.
And then Ordomos Grudge's Fang.
That's a rough one. Counting on you.
Let's do it.
Performing at the tavern on Dia Franco Street. Okay. Thing is, we'll need to access the forest by land. Flying's too risky given the volatile weather in the mountains.
We'll face danger here.
Okay. And that's all she wrote. 3 bound.
Hello.
Well, going out of your way to talk to a story like me, I admired your pluck, lad.
Grand, innit?
You piqued my interest, so let me share something with you I picked up at a tavern. It's about the old structure called the Forsaken Tower north of town here. It's teeming with powerful monsters, and none who step inside have ever stepped back out. I heard there's 3 such towers in the world. Apparently, the number itself isn't insignificant. Anyway, to look at you, an elder with a fairy intel, you wouldn't happen to be the hero who saved this island. The island, would you?
Now what am I to do?
In that case, I think there's something in particular you should hear. Consider this. Top secret. Apparently, there's some sort of legendary monster at the top. I heard it's got something to do with a trial for obtaining a forbidden power. All but I could tell you, anyone who's looked into it has survived to tell the tale. But considering you dealt with the Dragon Guard and saved our island, if forbidden power is real, I want it to go to a hero like you.
Cheers, eh?
Let's take a moment to
Interesting.
prepare.
Oh, damn.
Please, if there's
The more you
anything
risk, the more
can
you stand to
do-
gain. I hope I should help. I'll be shoving off now, though. Best of luck out there. Ooh.
All right.
Forbidden power in a Forsaken Tower. Fun. Shall we check it out?
Please?
Okay.
Whether
I need to go to the
Tell me
informant
what-
first. So,
If Louise wins
Hey.
the
A bit of
crown,
info.
what will become of us?
the Forsaken Tower Trial.
Hey,
Want in on this?
Like last type. Enormous because, unlike any in this world, it takes any attempt to ward against its attacks as an affront, and the devastating blow and retribution is a terror to behold.
Come again anytime.
You want to find out what this trial is really about, you have to go see for yourself. Unleash a powerful counterattack if its attacks are repelled or nullified. Okay, so I just have to have... So I can't have any kind of counter ability. Okay. And then Great Avian of the Manor, and Potion of Blight Brilhaven. Ow. I don't need that.
Want in on this?
Manor of the Ascendant is another of these places with fancy names. Okay.
Just between us.
You'd better prepare ways to harden your defenses and use them often. Thankfully, it's also weak to ice. Okay.
Come again.
Hello there.
I apologize for bringing this up at a time like this, but I have something I thought I should tell you. Lately, I've been searching through some old histories to review our trade traditions, and I discovered something about a set of towers scattered throughout the country.
whoa.
Like that one place, right? Yeah, we're familiar.
See,
Is that so? Then that makes things simpler.
that's
According to the books I've read, when Turmoil rocks the world of men, a sign will appear in the Towers 3. 3 chalices for 3 towers. Upon the hero who proves thrice worthy, a forbidden power that has been sealed away in this world will be bestowed. Essentially, 3 towers will appear, each with their own trial, and then, whoever conquers them will obtain some kind of great unprecedented power. The nature of this power is unknown. However, judging by the description of worthy hero, I sense these are trials of not only sheer strength, but honor and other, qualifications. So the trials seek to test if one is worthy of power, and overcoming it confers one with the honor. Somehow it reminds me of royal magic. I dread to think about what would happen if Louise obtained it. I would much prefer it in your hands. But what do you think of it? Will you undertake these
what will
trials?
you do?
One tower is apparently south of our island here. It's called the Spire of Blind Faith, known by some of the islanders. Okay.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Damn.
Thank you.
As for the remaining 2 towers, Mystery living outside the island must know something about them.
Let's check.
Got a good handle on the story. Mystery outside the island are rare, so it leaves a pretty strong impression when we do happen to
I
meet
see.
one. Have you? I have few methods of learning about things beyond the island's purview, so I've asked people to act as my eyes and ears.
Be careful.
To be frank, I believe these trails will be dangerous ones. The books even say countless are those who have lost their lives. But I believe if anyone can overcome them, it's you. That's why I wanted to inform you of it so
I'll see
urgently.
you again.
Heroes of our island, I pray for your good fortune in battle, and I hope this legend turns out to be a mighty power that you can use for the good of the world. Alright, let's go see an informant, shall we?
Cheers.
The beauty of purple flames invites only death. Should you fall for their temptation, it is your life that will turn to ash. Strong suggestion that you will need protection from fire to go on.
Come again anytime.
Okay. Repelling magic will be necessary. Oh, wonderful.
So that's what it's come
Now of old times with the knowledge of the tower finally in hand. Oh, such a woes made. Did he say tower? Probably the same tower Denny was talking about, right? An Elder with a fairy? You wouldn't be the heroes who saved the island, would you? 1,000 pardons. I've gotten excited and raised my voice, haven't I? I'm a mystery researcher, you see, conducting an academic investigation into the island's folklore. Within them, the one thing that's drawn my interest lately is the legend of the 3 towers. I finally managed to pinpoint the location of one of these 3 spires, the Tower of Insolence, just north of this very town.
What shall I do?
It seems the tower is a monster den, positively infested as it were. Given my current fortitude, I've regretfully had to put the requisite fieldwork on indefinite hold. Indeed, this must be the trial of the tower spoken of in the old tales. Forbidden power, blah blah blah.
Splendid.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Okay.
I'm off.
That sounds right.
You talked up that tower enough to get me curious. We should look into it if we have the time. There's one more side quest.
All right then.
It's right over here.
Why you?
Oh. But
Oh no, that's Yufa. It's right here. Gentle merchant. Excuse me, could you possibly be the prince? There are all manner of unpleasant rumors floating around, but I don't believe a word of them. In truth, I've had my eye on you since the exhibition.
just
And then
sublime.
after learning that your lineage was as remarkable as your deeds, I knew for certain you are worthy of being the next king. To show my appreciation for you, your highness, I have prepared a special promotion of sorts. I call it the Warm Heartful Wallet Hot Spring Campaign. You have to bathe in a hot spring. You have but to bathe in a hot spring, your highness, and you'll receive a reward. If you put some of the hot spring water you bathe into this vital and bring it to me as proof, I'll have 30,000 reef to give you. Uh-huh.
Whoa.
So you're just gonna pay us to take a bath? This seems weird. Shady, even.
It's too much to take.
Why, His Highness works so hard to save his people. I just want him to have a moment to relax and to offer a little extra monetary support. I'm glad it's a woman and not a dude. That is my sole desire. Will you accept this vial as a token of this humble merchant's goodwill? No problem.
Just sublime.
My word, such kindness, and it is an honor to know you believe in me. Hot Springs in here underneath Blue Sky Bridge. A bit gloomy, I know, especially being that it's only open at night, but that's a slice of heaven.
Help me out, would you?
You can always find me here. Please, let me know when you've acquired the spring water.
Let's give it a shot. Okay then.
Okay.
Keep this to yourself. Hey!
Thou, my Esma-written body, none can pierce, and a blade that will curse you, your children, and your children's children. Okay, so pierce is not good.
No harm in just...
Okay, a way to remove Hex will also be necessary. Reflects all affinities other than Almighty. Oh shit, looks like I need to use Megadula, huh? Or just use Almighty attacks. Wonderful. Find about the monster on the abandoned path, the forest south of Altaberry. According to my sources, abandoned path. Demos.
Keep this to yourself.
After it powers itself up, you'll need to prioritize dispelling its power. Do so and it'll overexert itself, making it become weak. Seems like it's weak to dark. However, it'll repel electric, so don't bother with that. Okay, so just use dark moves. So in other words, assassin is the way to go. Okay. There it is. There it is.
Sam.
You see in the sky? Probably weird looking. If it's the Wisu's behind it, then we've got one more reason to smack him down. But scrabbling around will do us no good. Even the easy things will just go to rot. Just gotta take it slow and do what we can for now.
Vinka.
Hey, about Vinka. I know if I'm gonna give him an answer, it's got to come from me. Thing is, I don't know how to convince him. If I'm not smart with words like you lot, so I don't think I'll be able to say things right. Might even make things worse. It'll be worse if you don't act. Thanks to my overflowing imagination, I can sense the risk of inaction.
Huh?
Guess if we leave him alone, Vinka would just keep murdering, and at some point, I don't know if we could save him anymore. No, there's no way. Even if Vinka hates me for it, I've gotta stop him. What the hell was I afraid of? The important thing here is getting Vinka off this path of killing. I'll stop him, even if thrashing him's the only way to get through to him.
Hey.
I finally got that figured out. I want to see him. Right now! I mean, think we can go? Let's go.
Thank you.
Thanks. Feels a lot less bleak when I've got you on my side. Let's head over to Brawlhaven. Dell would have done the same thing, I'm sure. Damn it, he's not here. Then again, there's lots of people on the main road, so I can't expect too much.
By the way,
They still haven't caught that murderer yet. Not yet, but word is that they finally put a bounty on his head. He might even be somewhere close by. Bounty? Then he's got to be laying low. Can't just stroll about.
Well then,
If that's the case, we just need to find the person he's targeting. Ah, right. We can stop him if we beat him to the punch. Anyway, he said he was going to strike after the target left. Nightcrawler, right? Security gets pretty tight there when there's an igniter deal going down. Proper famous now, and even I can't get on. Or maybe I could pretend to be someone's bodyguard.
Vinka.
Things are shaping up. Wait for us, Vinka.
Hey.
He said he was after some rich merchant. Not him, then.
Hey.
Your finest strengths. Money is no object. Send all invoices to the estate of the great Lord Alce, or Alchi. I don't know. Yeah, got to be. Pompous enough, isn't he? I'm going to go talk to him. And who are you, ruffian? You're the merchant man, the one who's been selling igniters under the table.
I mean,
You know the murderers everyone's been talking about? The man's coming for your blood next. We're here to sign on as your bodyguards, like. Do you think me a fool? You'll make some pretense of guarding me and then try to steal my money.
what the hell?
You got the wrong idea, fella. You've got to believe me. If you wait till he makes his move, it'll be too late.
leave it to me.
He may not look it, but he's a skilled bodyguard. Where do I know this child's face from? I could swear I've seen him on a poster somewhere. Are you a wanted criminal, boy? Seize them. Call security. Apprehend these two.
Huh?
What? Wait, hold on. We haven't even done anything. Okay, I think the dogs are done barking. Not yet, you haven't, but I know you were thinking it. There have been all these murderers lately, and someone's got to be responsible, no? Shite, this is going south. They're going to pin everything on me.
It'll be fine.
Just stay calm, hold your head high, and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
What? Really? If you say so. Apologies, Lord Alce. It seems the guard is stretched thin due to the murderers in question, but they shall be arriving shortly. Then your lives are spared for now. Leave now and I can overlook this.
Damn it.
The bodyguard strategy didn't work. I was so sure we had this.
Right.
Thanks for earlier. You were trying to save me, right? Of course I was.
Thanks.
I appreciate it and all, but don't do something you might regret, yeah? Not like that reaction was anything new for me. Never was as smooth as Vinka, I guess. Always felt like Vinka could make something happen for us. We were like family, and he'd always be there for us.
And then?
Always said he'd gave up his money for the tests so we could all live in one big house someday. Del never believed it actually happened, but to me, it was hope.
Sure.
I think it was the same for Vinka.
Yeah.
That dream kept us looking forward. I think it's how we managed to keep on living.
But
I'm not who I was then. Even without Del, I know what I should and shouldn't do. Like I said, the rest of us are gone. If that's true, then I'm the last friend he's got, and that means I've got to save him.
aye.
I want to show him how to live, like you and Del showed me. I can feel Basilio's sympathy for his friend, as well as his deep gratitude. Hibber!
He now a new
Rank 6!
No one's strong enough to live alone.
No. Party can now study the Destroyer. Hell yeah.
Let's head back.
Well, the guards are bound to show up soon, and I doubt Vinka's coming. Let's head back for now. Got to think of a new strategy. Damn. Sorry, but I'm gonna be hanging out with Juna for the last time. Finally. I wonder if he remembers our promise. Hey,
Hey,
this guy's not a very pleasant prospect, is it? But sickening, really. It's no wonder everyone's down at the dumps. But don't let that sway you, love. Let's just do what we can for now. Do you remember what I told Myrtas about how I wanted to hear her sing? Truth is, I think I can set something up for her to do just that. This is a once-in-a-lifetime celebration, so I really want to give her a gift of or something, but I haven't had much time to peruse my options.
well, should be fine.
Guess she'll just have to be content with us rushing over to see her. Are you free right now? Of course.
Thanks.
Yay, I've been dying to hear her sing. We'll need to get her to Night Prowler over in Haven. Can you use your fancy teleport magic, please?
That girl's amazing. I'm kind of emotional right now.
She looks a bit rustic, but she might have what it takes to be a songstress.
Look at Myrtis now. Her audience is melting in her hands. I asked Capra to make some connections, and I think introducing Myrtis here was the right choice.
I think she's got potential.
Yes, she really does. If I don't watch out, she may just pass me up. Her voice, though, it lights a fire in my heart.
You came?
Oh, I just wanted to catch a few notes. But I must admit, you sing with a river of emotions, and it swept me away. I didn't expect to say it, but I was having a great time.
You don't say. Well, thanks. I'll take your word for it. As for me, I think I've learned to face my demons. There's nothing standing between me and my songs now, so you keep an eye out, because I'll be right on your tail. Next time we meet, we'll be sharing a stage.
Well, shouldn't you be off then? Take too long and I'll have a stage larger than this country.
There's that telltale confidence. I will be off, but do enjoy your time here.
The cheek on that one. But you know, my good man, I think this whole ordeal has finally shown me exactly why I sing. It's not the lyrics, it's not the harmony, it's the power of the song as a whole. And it varies. When Myrtis sings, you can feel her fiery passion. But for me, I want my music to give people hope, no matter how deep the despair. I want my songs to show people that there is always a light that they just have to reach out and touch, that the future is worth fighting for. I think that's what the world needs right now.
You already fill me with hope.
To hear that from you, of all people, is high praise indeed. But just you watch. I'm not done growing. Well, it would be much easier to do that if the world weren't under a constant barrage of tragedies. So let's work together to create a world where everyone can hear me sing in peace.
We'll create a new country. Together.
Lovely. We'll be humming a merry tune the whole way. My sister told me something once. She said I should always strive to get my voice out to more and more people. Journey has been difficult at times, but I'm so glad I never gave up. And as for you, you better be at my side, listening to every note.
The ephemeral songstress, Juna, keeper and heriter of the masked dancer's virtues. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
A future filled with happy songs is almost here. All right, enough of that. Tonight we drink. You're stuck with me until the dawn breaks. Don't make that face. I just want to see what kind of music you like.
The Day of the Hero starts on the dawn of October 27th, but we do have to consider recovering your appeal rating, so let's aim to have things cleared at least 2 days before.
I see.
Which means we have until October 25th to do as we wish. We'll have our hands full with getting people back to normal and getting your support back while we're at it.
Speaking of which...
That reminds me, Batman was telling me about the Altaberry's Opera House. They're done with renovations, and apparently you can go see plays there now. He's certainly a showman, that one.
Oh,
And seeing as we've still got time, maybe a good idea to stop at the hot spring in Altaberry. It is just as important to rest our fatigued bodies and spirits.
Shall we?
Smash it all to bits.
Okay.
All right then.
Me, the runner's all ready for you.
Alright.
Now then.
Disgrace the Ruins.
I think we have a favor to do there.
The radical organization planning to attack Grand Trad. Well, what has this world come to, honestly? I acknowledge they have their beliefs, but I cannot condone their involving innocent people. We must put a stop to them. Now that I think about it, the informant at the Royal Capital might have some information on this place, but we can head in without it too.
It's your call.
Didn't I grab that? Didn't I grab the information?
Well then.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Ashley B. N.
Hey,
Yep.
please.
It's okay.
Yeah, Zealot of the Disgraced Ruins. There you go.
Want in on this?
Really?
Sounds like this will be a fight where skills that use money should be particularly effective. Heh! Fuck that. Other than that, he's apparently weak to light. Be sure you're properly prepared before going after him.
Whoa.
Okay.
Just between us.
There is something far more dangerous in those ruins. The military may have put up this bounty specifically for that reason. And whatever it was, it's big and peculiar, and it buzzed with an aura of lightning. Okay. I'll start with Mazzy now. Oh, don't need that. Don't need that.
Hey,
Normal bluefin tuna, limp goldfish, brocaded koi, all of those are being sold by the butcher in Grand Trad. But then there's the Lord of the Lake. You want him. You're gonna have to fish him up yourself. Certainly no harm pulling up your own catch anyway, so why not try fishing to cool your head? Okay. Go. Huh. Okay. Now,
All right, then.
we can go to the Gauntlet Runner and try to course for the Disgraced Ruins. And lose like 2+ hours of my life to just grinding. Though I may do that on a free
Now
time.
then, what should
Or
we
on a
do?
free day.
Now.
I think we have...
It's your...
Let's be.
For some reason, the website thing crashed. I don't know why it does this constantly, but it does. And the damn ads are rampant, too. I don't have 3 monitors, so I don't have one full screen, so I got OBS on my right, and then the guide on my left. Minimized, of course. Or just not as big as it should. Yeah.
what to pick?
Okay.
What now?
cook enchanted porridge. Or pottage. Secret of Secrets and Enchanted Pottage. Increases magic attack power 1 time for all allies. Don't mind if I do.
All good.
Since this is a Virgil Island recipe, I'm sure Youthful will teach you. I'll go get her.
Actually, may I? Let's not dally. What this is?
Though I do run into the risk of accidentally getting too overpowered that I just destroy the enemies instantly.
Well met.
You know, with you here, even on a dangerous journey, I found myself unburdened from worry. Now then, what to do? I guess.
Indeed.
It is true that there are no substitute for actual battle, but tabletop games are fine tools for learning strategy. Yeah, excuse me. God. Apparently it's supposed to say option 1.
If so,
And the guide doesn't mention this. It just says, spend time with Hulkenberg, +4 wisdom. Hoy.
all right.
Well then.
Every little bit helps, you know?
Hey, did you see outside?
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Malabelo Stoke, where magla crystals resembling massive humans jut eerily from the rock. For reasons as clear as the crystals, excavations here were deemed taboo and forbidden by the Sanctus Church. However, some say that the mining continues in secret. The crystalline figures gaze in silence at their new visitors, as though assessing them.
Damn.
Whoa, check this out.
Are those statues made from magla crystals? It's not just the statues. The sheer density and volume of the magla here. There must be a great many more crystals buried within, stretching across the land as far as the eye can see.
Hey.
Hey, Will, what do you make of all of this? I think the crystals themselves are rather pretty, but you can really appreciate them when they're this big, right?
Here.
Most of the igniters this country uses are pulled right out of this very mining site. Oh, really? It's all thanks to this that the igniter experiments were such a rousing success. Basilio.
Hey,
I get that there are a lot of magla crystals here, but why are they always shaped like people? I've heard that you can try to whittle and carve them down as much as you want, but the sodding things always somehow end up in the shape of a person. Huh.
I mean,
All those people who were forced to work in the mines are the poor souls who got killed in the igniter experiments. My guess is their lingering resentment is what's twisting the magla.
Well,
It could be possible.
well.
It's all just hearsay and rumors in the end. No one really knows the truth, and I doubt they ever will. But these crystal giants all seem to be suffering. Perhaps there is some truth to the stories. Discussing the stories that emerged from this land has increased my wisdom.
all right.
All right.
Jonas has finished his doodles. Maybe that's enough chit-chat for now. Let's head back for the runner. Or to the runner. I finished my sketch, though I would have also liked some time to do a bit of light excavating. Aw, poor Nearest.
The party makes their way to the northmost part of Tradia, the region housing the capital, to the disgraced ruins. When were they built? By whom and for what purpose? There has yet to be any literature or folklore that sheds light on the matter. Still, none of this changes the fact that what stands before them is real. The invitation is extended.
so
This is that strange religious organization stronghold. It's all sandy and
I
gross.
shall not allow it.
I feel rather ashamed rejecting others' religious beliefs, but I simply cannot agree with the idea that death is salvation. Whatever their beliefs, once you embrace random violence, you become no different than common bandits. What's more, the final goal is an armed assault on the royal capital. What could have roused such fervor? There's no point in using reason on insane blokes. There is a point in beating the hell out of them, though, yeah? You got that right. Onward, keep an eye out for bandits.
Here we go.
Well, lead the way. Got it! Okie dokie.
What now?
I have plans. Alright, I'm set up. We're exploring this area today, right? Everything ready? Of course.
Go.
I have no more bags to my name. Okay, so a lot has happened in between then and now.
Come on!
Come and get it.
Our enemies have fainted. Let us take advantage of the moment.
So, what I did, for a brief moment of time, I put Will on Ninja. Or, not Ninja, Thief. Because Thief's hero passive is chance of getting an item each time an enemy is stunned or defeated in overworld combat. Combine this with Lucky Find from Merchant, right over here. Lucky Find is a rank 2 ability that you can get. So with all that, and by beating these guys up for a bit, you can get...
What now?
Hero's Jeweled Root. I had 37 when I stopped, and I used 6 of them on Heismang. Because I got Trickster to rank 13, which gives me Debilitate. However, as you can see, I have no mag to put that on anyone. So hopefully one of these upcoming dungeons, I can just freely grind a shitload of mag. So not only can I have 2 characters with Debilitate, but 2 characters with Heat Riser, and then just go to town. Not only that, but I also would like to grind a shitload of Magla, or Mag, so I can get the protagonist, or have the protagonist unlock all of this. So, it's going to be a lot of math, and brain hurty with math, but as long as I unlock it, and don't need to, like for instance, I need to get this to 20, but this can stay at 1, I just have to unlock it, I think. So, like for instance with Samurai, I only need to get this unlocked, but Swordmaster and Warrior I need to get to 20. And then I need to get to 20 General so I can also unlock that too. But I'm not going to do the math just yet because I'm missing 2. Anyway.
Come on! They saw us! Belt up, you lot!
Let's actually press on.
Ready?
Looks like the founder's ahead. You all set? Let's go. I ain't using money attacks. Fuck that noise.
Not on my watch.
You're the bandit leader, aren't you? We've got you. This world is steeped in misery, distortion, sin. We have no recourse but to escape as soon as possible. This is what they have taught us. They command me, kill, save. They assure me that death is our only salvation. Who's they? I know not where you heard it, but death does not bring salvation. Using these weapons to attack the capital is unspeakable. Weapons? Oh, you mean them? Ha! They are no mere weapon. They are the god of salvation.
Wait.
The world? You mean to say there's no weapons? But this god of salvation thing he's talking about sounds even worse.
Fine.
Our words will not reach him now. We have but one path remaining. I thought my role in this had already ended. I'll bring you all to salvation, and at last, I too shall make the journey to paradise. Oh, it's your role, is it? And you really think we're gonna let you play it? Let's do this.
Just give up!
I've mastered it.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Your training's paid off.
Phew! Ha! Spotted all that crap just for things to end right quick. Much too quickly. I could sense in him only desperation, not the intent to kill. Something's wrong, but I can't quite... Wait, what's that?
Listen.
Feels like... Oh, hey.
No way.
Is that a human?
Damn it.
Don't tell me this is that god of salvation he mentioned. He meant to unleash a human on the capital?
No way!
That would be well beyond catastrophe. How could he manage to keep this hidden?
I shall not allow
Or just put a stop to it. We cannot allow this monster of false salvation to stand.
Get ready!
Here it comes, get ready. Uh-oh.
A halfway decent result. Even I had more to learn.
Tremble before me!
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
Dude, even with no strong physical build, Prince is overpowered. Refantazio, a human attack on the royal capital. I shudder at the very thought.
Ah,
We stopped it. That's a happily ever after in my book, and without their human founder, I expect the rest will be gone before long too. Indeed, they will likely disband. However, another group will take their place before long if this age of turmoil does not end.
Yeah.
Exactly. As long as we let the world reinforce it, there will always be people believing death preferable to living. And to fix the world, we must first defeat Luis. Then we'll have Will make us a proper country.
Leave it to me.
I'm sure Will can do it. I shall give you all my support. As this request complete, then, shall have memory fought in the ruins. Deft as it sounds, he really was planning on using that human as a weapon, wasn't he? I am happy that we were able to stop that from occurring, yet I fear that similar situations may be inevitable in the future. A problem like this has to be cut off at its roots. That means we've got to take Luis down.
Right.
That truly is the sum of it all. We should focus ourselves entirely on that goal. Well, let's report in about this.
The deadline is?
The 29 days we've got left, we need to bring the kingdom back to our side. We won't very well be taking down Luis's stronghold if we can't regain their support.
And so,
For the challenge with Luis, we'll have to hone our magic and abilities as much as we can manage. Perhaps we should make use of the Colosseum and stretch the limits of our powers there.
Guess we're splitting up.
You know, all things considered, I think we did a good job today. Let's get some food in us and then we can hit the hay.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 29 days remain.
Look at this.
We ought to proceed with caution.
If we do this, then he... Basilic comes to mind. Maybe we should go talk with him.
smash it all to bits.
Indeed we shall,
Alright,
but
then.
first... You defeated. You did it. You defeated the founder.
Jeez.
It all travels fast, huh? Or word travels fast, huh? They were causing quite a start. Yeah.
Right.
Just give me my money, please. Though there are those who are skeptical about your achievement. Let's know.
Thanks, mate.
We did it.
Thanking you. Back up to 700k.
Alright.
I spent some of it on the mask stuff because I need that still. Only 600. Better than nothing, I suppose. All right, Basilio, where are you? Oof, I need rank 5 wisdom for her. Damn. Okay. If we do this, then he...
Sam.
You see in the sky. Proper weird looking. Yeah.
Hey.
Got some time. I just came up with a wicked plan for stopping Vinka. Last time was a wash, but this time we got him for sure. I mean, I think. Let's do this.
Thank you.
Thanks, well, let's hurry to Brawlhaven then. First order of business, we go meet that merchant man, Alce, or Alche, or however the fuck you pronounce that name. Alcea, I don't know.
Now,
Since like that rich dude does his dealings on that shop there, no chance we can make it in as his guards after we messed up last time. So I figured we'll just stand and watch on our own. Guard the place without him knowing. What do you think? I could be smart, yeah? You're a genius. It just kind of came to me. If he's the target, then he's bound to come here at some point. You were saying? Shite! That came from the alley in the back. Yeah, you were saying?
Vinka!
Don't do it! Shut up. The blood's on his hands. It's all their fault. All of them. This is enough. I haven't killed enough. Got to keep growing. Got to keep killing for all our sakes. Hey, Vinka, you alright? Uh-oh. It's all of this is because of that Inagator experiment. I'm breaking apart, same as our mates did. My senses are getting sharper, but I'm losing more and more control every day. Oh. Huh, now I'm just realizing and putting 2 and 2 together. It's because of the Igniter experiments that the humans are running amok. Wonderful. pain doesn't feel like it used to. Every bloody morning, the sun stabs my back. It hurts until the pain's all that makes sense. Sometimes it feels like I'm an igniter myself now. I want to destroy. I need to destroy. Like a hunter that grows and grows till I can't take it anymore. That's why, whenever I get this bad, I found one of these bastards and murdered, killed them dead! Vinka. It's what they deserve. They used us. They abused us. They made us all suffer. And now they'll suffer like we did. What the bloody hell is that? Is that his Magla going out of control? Vinka, snap out of it. Vinka!
I'll kill you!
I'll kill every last one of them! Get in my way, and I'll kill you all too!
Look,
killing them isn't going to fix anything.
Vinka.
He's right, Vinka. I hate him too, but what's the use of killing him back? We knew no one would miss people like us if we died, but we always had our pride, didn't we? Basilio. I've got nothing but hate left. Raw hate! I just want to kill and never stop killing. I can't stop. So I'll be waiting at the chasm.
Vinka!
There's Magla swirling around his body, his whole body. He can't weather that forever.
Damn it.
Is he able to jump like that from the power he was talking about earlier? He's a monster. Let's stop Vinka together.
Yeah.
Thanks, Val. I think that's what Vinka wants. That's why he told us where to go. I can sense a strong resolve and trust from Basilio. Rank 7.
I've got to settle this as his kindred and as his friend.
That chasm Vinka mentioned, it's just outside this town. I suppose it's long abandoned by now. Whenever someone died from the igniter experiments, that's where they throw the bodies. It's a mass grave, and it would have been ours. I think you'll have to fight Vinka. When you've done everything you need to, just let me know.
This one's important.
When I'm ready, I should speak to Basilio in town during the day, so we can defeat him together. Oh, fuck. A new era is almost upon us.
Intriguing.
Well, the world looks a far cry from how it used to, but somehow that light in your eyes is still the same. You're a funny one, boy. I've been waiting for you. I'd like to speak with you about a decision I've made. Do you have room in your busy diary for me? No problem.
Thank you. Honestly, I was thinking about closing up shop for good, but I see we have one last item of business for today. You didn't notice? 2 children have been following you. They have igniters. I imagine they're here for me.
Brigitte!
You two. I saw you at the village.
So you remember us? What a shame, right? I bet you didn't think you left any survivors, right?
Everyone we know is dead! You killed them!
I see. So, you're here for revenge. Is that it?
You've got it wrong. The church was the one that did this to you.
What are you talking about? The Sanctus told me all about it. They said you set the whole village on fire. That's why they gave me this igniter. They said killing isn't wrong when you're punishing the wicked.
I see. You. My apologies. But I'd appreciate if you didn't interfere. No matter what happens.
Understood.
This is your first time killing someone, I take it. I hate to break it to you, but you should have finished the job without saying anything. You realize you just gave yourself away. Now I might dodge. That's a chance at survival I didn't have before. Might easily be enough to turn the tables and kill you. And what's the exit plan after you've done the deed? How do you get out of the city before they find my corpse? Or did the Sanctus forget to mention these details? The Church thought they'd use you to kill me. That? Or they were hoping I'd kill you?
No! You're lying!
If you don't have it in you, then I suggest you save your revenge.
You're not fooling us!
It's a painful thing to live your whole life running away, carrying your sins on your back. If you ask me, it might even be harder than killing someone. You'll watch me die again whenever you close your eyes. You'll smell my blood, hear the rasp of my final breaths, see my eyes cloud. Again and again and again. That's what lies down this road. It's a dark path to walk, alone, with the weight of your despair. Your heart won't let you trust again, nor will it let anyone save you. But you still have time to turn back.
There's nowhere left for us to go.
I've prepared living spaces at my research facility. They're meant to give people like you a safe home.
What? What are you talking about? You think we trust you?
I know how easy it is to lose all your peace and hope in an instant. And now that you've seen that firsthand, I can't fault you for doubting me. But just once, just one more time, I want you to think of your future and get the help you need. It's a hard thing to crawl up out of hell. But the first step is having the courage to believe.
But if I lived in your place, you'd just kill me!
If I wanted to kill you, I'd have done it already. I'm not saying you have to trust me right away. Believe me, I have a hard enough time trusting people myself. But isn't this what you two really want? To believe in people, and believe in your own happiness. Thank you. I'll show you the way to the research facility now. That took incredible bravery, you two. I can already tell you have a better life than mine ahead of you. A more peaceful and gentle future, greater than anything we could imagine, is about to dawn. The two of them fell asleep as soon as they found their room. Must have been the first sleep they'd had in days. Can't imagine how nervous they must have been. We have to protect them. We can't let this place be destroyed. Suppose that means I can't afford to close down the shop just yet. I'll keep selling igniters for now. But I'll only stock models with limiters, meant to dampen their destructive force. And I'll offer a bargain for the people to trade in non-limited igniters towards buying my wares. Against the Church's campaign, it'll barely make a difference. But it'll buy some time until you take the throne, right?
That's smart. But I expected no less.
Well, once your heart's set on something, your brain tends to follow suit. It's a small gesture, at best. A pretense at change. But it's enough. As long as it can give those children a little hope. I trust you to brighten our world. Give it the surge of hope it needs. Take the throne, and lead us forward.
I want that hope to come from the both of us.
Ah, right. Now I'm in the thick of this research. I can't exactly dismiss this as someone else's problem anymore. So we'll take on the job together. May the flame of hope burn ever brighter, and may the light of that torch pierce the world's dark. May it reach the crying and the suffering, and save them. I vow to stand by your side. I'll find ways to be useful to you. I was always afraid of telling the truth. I built igniters into a shell around my life. On the inside, I figured I had nothing. I was nothing. Just a hollow parody of a person. But even knowing how weak I really am, you refused to abandon me. Thanks to you, I've come to know hope again. So I'll believe in that hope, and try to live my life to the fullest. That's my decision, and I'll stick by it. Thank you, young man, for giving me the courage to live again.
The trader and iconoclast Brigitte, keeper and heritor of the merchant's virtues. You're tempered by the grace.
Thank you for helping me embrace my weakness. No doubt there are countless people out there suffering, enduring unimaginable pains at this very moment. But you can show them that their world is not a living hell. Not when you have your own vision for it. I'll be waiting for the day it comes true.
Way south of Altaberry, there's a forest rich in resources. Even at the coldest of winters, the snow doesn't pile, and food and firewood are plentiful. Are you talking about the abandoned path? I've heard of it as well. It seems that recently a monster has occupied the place. It's pretty dangerous to just leave something like that be, isn't it? Someone should get rid of it. We've accepted a request to subjugate the bounty already. Let us put our strength on display.
Let's head there.
Not what I'll be doing. Time to finally hang out with Barden one last time. Is it really? Is it you? Ah, so it is. Bit of a different air, Badgie, but that's just all the motivation I know you're bursting with. Great stuff. So, you see, I have another question I want to ask you. You said before that you didn't really want to be king, didn't you?
However,
I know you weren't lying about it then, but have you changed your mind? You do plan to take the throne now? Of course.
Yes.
I understand. Then I promise to support you even more. Though that begs the question of what I can even do at this point. Got to say, you show up at the most perfect time, you do. Did something happen?
The truth is,
I'm about to announce the governor for Matira again, seeing as it wasn't settled before on account of the sandworm. But out of the way, I'm about to get the boot, but you've been on my side every step of the way. You deserve to be there at the end.
Gastro's been acting as a proxy since the giant sandworms made the governorship one big open question. Everyone's gathered here today to learn what's what, and probably to sentence me to exile.
That's terrible.
I do feel terrible, but that one vote they took was correct after all.
I asked you all to gather here so I could speak about Martira's governance. While Barden was recuperating, I was glad to act as his proxy. However, henceforth, I would like Barden to resume his duties as governor.
But what's this?
This town's autonomy was initiated by your sheer pluck. At the time, I cooperated only so I could use you for my own ends. But I had a revelation in those moments as the giant sandworm approached. I saw that I cannot even protect myself, much less the people. When you returned here exhausted and in tatters, I regretted everything from the bottom of my heart. My actions are unpardonable.
Sir Gastro. But if I go back to governing, it's...
Have some faith in yourself, Barden.
All right, if you say so. I'm just not sure where to start. Except to begin with an apology. My excessive measures frightened you all. And I implemented them because of my own insecurity. I was anxious about whether or not I could keep you safe. So I turned to surveillance and barriers. No more. We'll keep some of our armed forces, but what I really need for security is to have faith in you all. That's why I am not fit to govern.
It's not over yet.
That's right. It's never over. We can still improve this town. And we want you to see it done. Barden, listen. I followed your example and built a defensive barrier myself.
I did too. And I had an idea. We could turn uninhabited houses into shelters.
Things didn't go well before, that's true. But you're not the only one at fault, Barden. This is just as much our town as yours.
Oh, laddies and lassies.
You see? After 2 disasters, everyone has a more mature view of things. You're free to decline. But is that really what you want to do?
Well, now I must apologize. If it truly is what everyone wants, I'll be the governor of Martira again. This time, I won't do anything to scare the populace. We'll have faith in each other and the town's unity will be known far and wide. And for our first step, I have the perfect suggestion. Step forward, young man. The reason I stand here now is thanks to this fella. He is the hero who saved this town. The one most worthy of the crown. I want us to support him as the future king.
Yes! Barden and a hero together!
Come to think of it, I never told you the truth behind that bit of arson. It was this little poor wee un who started it. He didn't mean to, but he touched an igniter some fool had left behind. I only know this because just the other day he came to me begging for forgiveness, all in tears. If I'd known from the start, I would have just thought it a lone accident. Instead, I acted like invaders had infiltrated us. Got my people all terrified.
But in truth, you're a kind person.
I'm the kind of man who rushes in without thinking. I ought to take more care and not act so rash. Let's focus on the future now. This region, in fact the whole country, depends on it. Mind if I ask you just one more time? If you think I'm fit to govern?
Sure. He'll be next in line for the crown after the new king.
After you. There's no higher honor than that. You and I will both have the duty of guiding the people. If you ever feel fretted about it all, please, my door is open to you. In a sense, I've got some years on you. And I hope I'd know something of governing by the time you're king. Thank you greatly for everything you've done. This only happened because I had your support. Even when I made mistakes, you stuck by my side. I'll return the favor one day. I swear it.
The Honorable Guardsman, Barden, Keeper and Heriter of the Commander's virtues. You're tempered by the grace...
You're the one who brought light to this town, to this country. today. Really is such a bonny day. I'm blessed with the greatest of friends. The townspeople love me, despite all my flaws. And everyone is so... Thank you again. I'm just so happy.
Okay, Nearest, I guess I can hang out with you finally.
Go.
Did I check the pantry? I don't remember. Yes, I did.
Quite.
This guy might look afraid, but playing through it shouldn't be a problem. Just leave it to me. More importantly, it's time for a surprise inspection by yours truly. Have you two found anything of interest on your travels? You mean this? I handed here something I had no use for anyway. Strange little curio, this. Its mechanism looks quite crude. No, wait a second.
I see.
This one looks to have a little... What's it just here? Oh, don't tell me. It can't be this simple.
Genius!
Aha! Spot on. Ah, my dear little bundle of joy, have I been waiting to meet you.
Whoa!
It really was a relic. Huh. And naturally, this is where it connects to the other. Yes. I suppose that confirms the hypothesis.
Oh! Eureka!
Inspiration strikes! An absolute corker of an inspiration. Well, it's all thanks to you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah? We have picked up quite a few now. You think we're close to finishing it?
No.
Not quite yet. There's 2 more. The old goat's note marked the full set at 8 pieces. And out of those 2, one is...
Hey.
Say, would you mind joining me on a short jaunt somewhere? Won't take but a moment.
What?
Sure, but where? Home. Oh. Yours took us to the garage of his mansion, which was located in some corner of Grand Trad. Hey, this place isn't so much a house as it is a gauntlet runner garage, no? Did you actually sleep here?
Quite.
Indeed. I slept, ate, and woke up next to the old girl. Isn't that the stuff of dreams? So it was here all along, eh? I knew it. Yes, that's the ticket. Fits right into the rest. Well, how now? I found a relic in my own home. Oh.
The truth is...
You know, there was an odd little dimple on the last relic. I told you before, didn't I, that back when I was a lad, I found a similar bit of rubbish in my fossil hunts. I realized this relic here, the one from my boyhood, was an exact match for the curious little shape made by the rest. Hence our discreet little scavenger hunt.
That's the...
So I tried seeing if the pieces connect, and whiz-bang, pow! Perfect fit. Ah, it's a heavy burden to bear, being this generation's greatest mind.
Incredible.
And you're a legendary sleuth to boot. Don't stop there, lad. Tell me more of my legends. Oh, Nearest. Been quite a while since I was here last. The nostalgia rather gets to a chap. This used to be my whole life. This is where I dreamed of the skies. It's where my dream was born, where I strove for those heights, and when it all came crumbling down.
Rather.
When Hulkenberg dragged me out of my workshop, well, never thought I'd actually find my wings. Coming on this journey with all of you has changed me for the better, and I'll stick with you till the end, you hear?
Right.
You're one of us, Nearest. You're too kind, old chap. Rest assured, I know the great things you're all bound for, and I'll get you there. I can feel his extraordinary trust in me as an ally. Rank 6!
My heart's pounding and my soul's ablaze.
But if there's only one more component, where's the safety mechanism? No, too early to say without actually seeing it first. In any case, just one more to go. We've come this far, so we've got to finish it now. I know you can do it.
This one's important.
Damn. 10 Heroes Thief of Light.
What?
What was that noise? There's not many folks who live on the street in this part of town. Just the wind, my girl. Just the wind.
Right then.
I'm going to clean up a bit first. Grab some things and go. You two head back to the runner first, eh? I'll be along shortly.
Come on!
Whatever you say. Just make sure to come back before it gets late. Part ways with Nearest and return to the group ahead of him. Nearest is one of the only... Hey, I still don't know what to do about Vinka. He used to be a good man. Hey. What happened to the Vinka I knew? Is there anything left of him at all? You already know the answer. With my overflowing eloquence, I helped Basilio realize the answer in himself.
Huh?
Yeesh, going for the throat, yeah? But you're right. It's easier to pretend I didn't, but I guess I do now. Only one way to make sure he doesn't suffer any more than he has. Well, thanks for all this. Gonna go see Vinka now. Words ain't gonna end this, so be ready for a fight. All that monster rage he's got now, he won't go down easy either.
Yeah. What now?
Tom! Yeah. Right, let's go help him. The chasm he's at right next to Brawlhaven. I reckon he can teleport into the city, then I'll lead the rest of the way.
Hurry!
There he is.
Vinka!
I'm here. It's me, Basilio. Yeah, it's been hard, hasn't it? The Megala's going wild. Kill everyone. I'm going to kill.
Vinka!
Basilio.
Prepare yourself, Basilio.
Yeah.
I know. This is all we can do. God damn it! Yeah, I had a feeling. Alright, give me a second. Alright, let's go on with this party.
It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! Vinka! It's me! It's Basilio! You know me? Can you hear me? Who are you? Don't know you. I hate you. It hurts. I'll kill you! Vinka, I'm sorry. I'll make the pain go away. I promise I'll save you.
Can't even look. Let's end this, quick!
Trickster!
Basilio? It hurts. It hurts real bad. Help me!
Tales of Another Night, Death, White Mask, and Murderer's Axe. Ooh.
I couldn't be prouder, Captain.
I'll strive for greater heights. I admit, I'm better and stronger.
I'm still getting stronger.
Vinka, I'm sorry. You really have gotten strong, Basilio. No more hiding behind old Fidelio, eh? Basilio, truth is, all I wanted was to laugh and live with our people in peace. If I could have just gotten out of that damn city and been with me own, I'd never have asked for anything else. Tell me, why? Why did they have to die? People like us. Are we not allowed to hope for better? Of course we are. I saw them in my dreams, you know. Spent all my wakeless hours with them. Good food, good company, good laughs. The kind that makes you gut hurt. But eventually, I'd wake up alone, and I'd wonder, maybe it'd have been better to die among mates than live like this. And that's why, when I saw you were alive, Basilio. I felt joy like you couldn't imagine.
I felt it too, lad. It hit me too. I was so happy to see you here.
Bloody hell. I'll never live this down. Good thing Fidelio can't see me now, or he'd beat the shite out of me. Tell me not to show my mangy face round you again.
Yeah, that sounds like Ardell. Vinca!
Shame, eh? Managed to find each other again. Just too late. Couldn't go on unless I found something to blame. Glad it was you who came to stop me. Hell. If I'd had you sticking by, maybe things had been different. Even that damn sunrise would be just the end of another stupid story round some flagons.
But you're a legend, Vinca. You're our pride. You fought the world this far all on your own, so don't worry. I'll take care of the rest, yeah?
Right. It's a promise, then.
I swear to you, Vinca. And to Del. I'll handle it.
Thanks, mate.
Vinca? This was the best we could do for him. Right?
We've got to fulfill your promise to him.
Yeah. Can't let him down, eh? We can't let anything stop us now. We're in this fight for Vinca too. Aye. I'm gonna get stronger. One day, I'll even pass Del. You watch me, Vinca. I swear I will.
Thank you. All right.
You know, I've not been hearing about those killings anymore.
They catch the killer, you suppose? Must have been a real monster behind it all.
No, he wasn't. Vinca was... Sorry. Let's go. Vinca, you weren't a monster. I could tell as soon as I saw him again. He must have been hurting a lot worse than me. But he still gave me those herbs. No hesitation.
He was a good man.
Yeah. At least we know that now. He was just always fighting his anxieties. He got pushed to the edge. He and Ardell. They had that in common. Honestly, part of me kind of decided that if I could save Vinca, then I could get over losing Del. Them two weren't that different. Always worrying about our brothers and sisters more than themselves, like. And trying to sort everything out on their own, rushing into their own problems head on. That's them too. Ever since I was a kid, my brother's always been the one pulling me along. Scary as hell making your own path in life, especially if you got something you want to protect. But it's not about the fear. I'm excited to make my own future, see how it all turns out. It makes me wonder if Del and Lady Rella felt like this. Look, Cap. I want to make a better world than the one they left me. I'm gonna build a future that's got room for our joys, where everyone's got a reason to smile. That's me new dream.
We'll definitely make that dream come true.
Yeah. One day, I'll be powerful enough to change the world. I know it. If this mess with Vinca taught me anything, it's that I've still got a lot of growing up to do. So, from here on, I'm gonna stake everything on my own willpower. Time was, I'd all but given up on the future. But now, I feel like we can make a world worth fighting for that world. For your aims. I'll lay down my life if I have to. I swear it, as Basilio Magnus of the Brothers Magnus.
The ardent champion, Basilio, keeper and heritor of the Berserker's virtues, by the grace of his...
I'm gonna carry all their hopes now, I swear it. Anyhow, tonight, let's dance till daybreak. Hey! What's the matter? Vinker's funeral, eh? And a funeral means singing, dancing, a proper knees up, right? What's that look for? Don't tell me that's only us Parapus what do that. Well, who cares? Gotta send Vinker off with a smile anyhow. Let's get the whole gang together. Give everyone a night to remember. Right, I better start figuring out the feast. Gonna have to cook loads, what with all of our friends, and I'm definitely making me and Dell's favourites. Dell never got a proper send-off either, come to think. So let's drink, eat, and dance this part all through the night.
Perhaps it's merely a relic, but it's also a relic. Still nothing? Nearest comes to mind, eh? Look at all those rank 8s. God damn.
Quite.
Ah, you two, have you found anything else that seems a bit, relic-y? Maybe. Hand it over the relic. Oh. Ah, so it was a relic then. That makes sense now. Righto.
Thank you.
What? This is the last one, right? True, but...
I'm sorry.
The truth is, all of the relics we had were stolen. Who did it?
Why? Oh.
You're afraid of no idea? You were at the garage with me the other day, eh? You must remember, it wasn't locked. No doubt that was when they seized their chance. Then all the relics we found so far are gone? Do you have any idea who might have taken them? If I hate to say, I felt like someone was watching me. So someone might have been watching. Right, didn't we hear some sound in the garage?
No.
But who would steal relics of all things? What's the gain? Can't imagine any shops would buy them off of you. Maybe they know something about the relic's purpose. That might be our worst case scenario, if they stole them with the intent of using them. Though I can't say for certain, if the last piece isn't used for cooling purposes, then it might altogether be... My inkling's correct, then this is a problem I have to solve myself. So I'm a science and a scholar of technology. It must be my solemn duty.
Say.
Well, Gallica, I beg you, can you find those stolen relics? There's a guardsman I know on Grand Trad who I'd like you to talk to. He's usually on duty out front of the recruitment center. If your ultimate mission is to defeat Louise, then mine is to close the case on these relics once and for all. So please, help me solve this.
Leave it to me.
I'll look for them. Anything for you, Nearest.
Thank you.
Truly. An old fellow like me ought to let himself get all teary-eyed.
A great help.
I really have been blessed with such supportive allies. Perhaps all of my failures until now hasn't been in vain, eh? I can sense his heartfelt gratitude as well as his deep trust in me. Rank 7.
This is a trial. I must overcome.
Increases the number of plants that can be harvested in the plant culture chamber by 1. That sounds really useful. Too bad I haven't
Right
used it as of now. Well, I'll leave the guardsman in your capable hands. Let me know if something comes of it. I'll be asking around the town's other exits.
This one's important.
Damn. 5 jeweled roots. Damn. If you heard of a strangely shaped rock in the sea off the coast of Brawlhaven, a set of ruins called the Manor of the Descendant sits atop it. Huh? But there's no way you could get up there unless you knew how to fly or something. I've been hearing stories about those ruins lately too. They say some sort of bird monster has been hiding out there. It seems as though we are the only ones who can solve this problem. I believe we've accepted a bounty request for it. So shall we go?
That's...
We're trying to check down a thief. For certain, he made his way through here. Thief, you say? Well, this is a big city with more people than anyone can count. We do our best to patrol, but we just don't have the manpower to chase down every crook. I see. But I have to say, I'm surprised people are as famous as you'd be searching for the culprit yourself. That reminds me, I saw another celebrity around here recently. You know that candidate Jin? Real shifty bloke. Well, he's been wandering around here muttering something about a relic. Huh? Relic? Then Jin was behind the whole thing? Hey, can you tell us where you went? He said something about going to the abandoned mine or something like that. Struck me as quite odd. He's headed for the mines. If we hurry, we might still be able to catch up. Alright, Nearest.
Not on my watch.
Jin went this way. Let's make sure we catch him.
There's
Indeed.
a runner.
Seems you caught a lucky break. If you'd gone to hide out in the city, it'd be like finding a needle in a haystack. Good luck out there, Your Highness. Alright.
Alright then.
Now then.
Not on my watch.
Sounds like Jin took off for this area. We have to catch up for Nearest's sake, at least.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday if we teleport to the nearest city. Could we make it by tonight? But of course!
Great.
What to pick? What now?
Excuse me.
Well met. Indeed. So that's your game.
All right. All right.
There we go.
So.
With the protection of the royal magic gone, the tournament for the throne escalates. Those who would turn the tide with military might are spurred by opportunity. However, the case of Jin Dulz was something altogether different. Standing firm in his path is the party's gauntlet runner, there to take back what Jin stole from Nurus.
That can only be Jin.
Hoist that scoundrel over to our runner, would you? Please, we need those back for the sake of peace in this country.
What?
Wow, are they really that big of a deal?
We can make short work
Whatever the
of
case, we
them.
cannot condone stealing. Let's teach him a lesson he won't forget.
You people! Why are you here?
Take a
We could
guess.
ask you the same thing. Why'd you steal Nearest's relic?
I had no other choice. If I can't prove I'm useful to Luis, then he'd kill me. I thought if I could find him some kind of treasure, some token, I could win his mercy. And your engineer, he's the one who made a runner fly. His secrets are bound to be valuable. Maybe valuable enough that Luis would spare my life, but... damn it all! I don't give a damn anymore! This time I'll really slaughter you all! The royal magic's off the table! I can kill you and offer up your heads to Luis himself!
Just leave this to me. Let's have a spot of inventor's ingenuity.
Time to teach this little thief a lesson.
Damn it! Bloody hell! How in blazes are you so strong? Even without the royal magic, Bollocks! What can I even do? This isn't good.
Excuse me. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'll return what I've stolen.
You really...
You better listen up. Don't go getting any big ideas about crossing us again. You just... I don't know, skedaddle and lay low until Luis is out of the picture.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Will do. Skedaddling presently.
To ever greater heights.
I continue to grow.
Excellent.
I've
grown
grown
more
powerful.
Ah, you got them back! I knew you two could manage it! Most helpful. Ooh, would have been dire indeed if the thief were the one to complete it.
Dire how?
There's something I've got to tell you two. It's about what these relics really are. It was nagging at me a bit, you recall? Why were the relics scattered all across the lab?
There must be a reason.
Has to be, eh? I thought the same. As if someone deliberately made sure they'd be separated. You see, in the course of my tinkering, I worked out that these relics could still function as components to a greater device. The trigger mechanism is a bit like magic igniters, but without a doubt, it's something different altogether. Something utterly transcending modern technology. Based on the few clues present, and my own technical knowledge, I can only conclude... It's a weapon of mass destruction, capable of destroying the world as we know it.
A weapon?
Like the King's magic, or Luis's magic. No, perhaps something even greater. It's a power that could end an entire civilization.
This little thing could do all that. Why even make something so...
Who knows? No way now of telling the creator's motives. But I think I understand how this sort of thing happens. Once you're struck with a grand enough idea, you can't help but bring it to life. As a technician, no doubt they only thought to prove their hypothesis, no matter the danger involved. Only once it became real, they saw the horror in what they'd created. And so this was their effort to bury it, scattering it in pieces across Ukrainian leagues. Hard to say if they plan to put it back together someday, or if they just couldn't bring themselves to destroy the fruit of their labors. Say, old boy, what do you suppose we should do with this?
Let's put the pieces back where we found them.
I suppose that's one way to deal with it. But there may be enterprising hunters who'll collect them all again, just like we did. No. I'm grateful that you found all the pieces for me, but I've got to destroy it myself before it falls into anyone else's hands. I hope you can understand.
But how are you going to destroy it?
Couldn't be simpler, really. If we're not putting it together, you've just got to crush the central component. If I'd found this as a younger man, it wouldn't even have crossed my mind to break it. After traveling with you all, and getting to keep working on the runner, it's all been a sharp reminder of why I became an engineer. Technology's not a selfish pursuit. It's something you use to make other people's lives better, happier. That's how I managed to make this gauntlet runner fly. So thank you.
It's all thanks to your hard work, Nurse.
Oh, come now. Going to give a chap a big head. Really, you're the one who gave me the push I needed. So, in that vein, let me pledge my support anew, what? As genius, inventor, and architect of the people's joys.
The free-hearted engineer, Neurus. Keeper and heritor of the gunner's virtues. Your tempered bond by the grace of...
If we can build an engine, we can build a nation. Under the circumstances, we've got to learn to take inspiration from the world around us, instead of mooning and pining over brilliance of the past. Plenty of modern inventions took design inspiration from this sort of relic too. We'll need to work out how to make them safer to operate. Right, splendid. I'm feeling positively activated now. Let's have a proper think for the rest of today. Work out some exciting new concepts together. And while we're at it, would you mind hanging around to watch me break this old thing?
You don't even get an achievement for unlocking every single one? Huh. I know there's an achievement where you get all of the archetypes on the protagonist only, but that's about it.
What now?
Alright, that's the last archetype. Dragoon. Oh! Okay, so the wings are from the dragon thing itself. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like that. I love its design. But you get it too late in the game, because it deals medium magic to all enemies 1 to 3 times. 1, 2, 3! But yeah, that's every single one. Except for these two. Well, except for Yufa. So I guess it's technically not fully unlocked. Ah, you've come. We're all set for that last quest of Alonso's, getting his village to accept his donation.
The truth is...
The route to the village has been cleared. We'll be there and back in no time by carriage. Shall we go now? Yep. Splendid. I think this will be enlightening for you, so thank you for your time. Excuse me. We hurried to Alonso's village by carriage and gave the money to the villagers.
You will?
All of this money is for the village. This is more than enough to rebuild the village, but you're certain you want to give it away. Please. Please, take the money. This village should have it.
Thank you.
We're grateful for your generous support. This village was in shambles after what Alonso did, but thanks to you, we'll manage to build from the ground up again. There are awful people in this world, but good people like you exist too. I think you ought to be king. Aye, everyone in the village supports you wholeheartedly. The road ahead of you may be trying, but you will surely emerge victorious. Because of that, Alonso, we lost someone dear to us, but you've brought him to justice. You are this village's hope. We'll make sure your money is put to good use.
Why?
Mr. Will, why did Alonso do all those bad things? His mom was a very nice lady, though. Is this really for the best? I returned to the tavern in Bellhaven, for Alonso and I had spoken. I left the village without clearing his name. Was that really the right decision? His letter is gone.
Are you, perchance, looking for this?
You bastard.
Did my last words have you in tears?
I fucking knew it. You prick.
What's with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Because I am seeing a ghost.
I didn't take you to be the superstitious sort. I didn't die. That's all there is to it.
A duh. Fucking knew it.
Even
Right,
if the
bastard.
world would have preferred otherwise, I plan to keep living. As long as you and my mother wish for it. Consider the letter a bit of a stage prop.
But everything you wrote was sincere.
Quite so. Alas, did my deceit diminish my sincerity? I'm sure you've told your fair share of lies as well. The same is true of all your future subjects. No man or woman is completely honest. Fiction has its role to play in supporting people. Like with you in that book you hold so dear, yes? But there comes a time in all lives where reality starts to give chase. It closes in on us eventually. So when that time comes, well, if that time comes, we'll run from it for as long as we can. Is that so wrong? Of course not. It all comes back to weakness. But it's weakness that makes people interesting. I find it endearing. Should you ever have a need of deception, you can rely on me. I'll be at your service, no matter where or when.
I'll be counting on you, Alonso.
And I, you. Now, go on and show me that new world of yours. Oh, that reminds me. When I was giving my regards to the landowner, he said that you had called me your friend. A long time ago, my mother once told me to keep my friends close. She said that one's parents are bound to depart this world first, but friends would stand by me for life. Back then, I couldn't see past trying to keep her alive. But now, I think you and I might just have a future. So long, young majesty.
Alonso smiled and sent her off, contented. Thanks to his behind-the-scenes maneuvers, the people of the city now fully support me. Okay, yeah. I mean, I already liked Alonso to begin with, but yeah, his bond was easily the best one in the entire game. Easily.
Alright, where to?
Altaberi. To the Blue Sky Bridge.
Let's go.
Where's the hot spring?
You little bastard, you. It will be Lord Louis before
Oh, jeez.
Really, there's a hot spring here. This must be the bathing spot Yuva was talking about. Why do the melts where you're exerting? Hey, when that happens, we usually get mag. What do you say? Want to get in? I'd like to surf for a bit. Alright, I'll be waiting here, so take your time. Maybe the terrible sky scared everyone else away, but there's no guests here. I could probably take a relaxing bath like this. The soothing heat from the water radiating into the very core of my body. I'm starting to tremble. What should I do? There with it, find a cooler spot surrounded to the heat.
Alright.
I should move over to a spot where the temperature is a little more comfortable. The warm water feels good. The whole of my being, from my soul outward, feels like it's been revitalized by the heat of the bath. What is a plant-like object floating by me in the river? Here is fruit. Not bad. Oh, that's right, the merchant in Altabury asked me to bottle up some of the hot springs water. Vial with hot spring water. I feel totally rejuvenated. I obtained some mag that had melted into the water. 4K! Not bad. I should meet up with Gallic and return to the others. Oh, yes, you have a certain glow about you. I take it you're gone to the hot spring? Have you brought the water? Send this vial.
Goodbye now!
And allow me to take it off your hands. And if I may ask, how was the hot spring? Nice and cozy. A very important true coziness. Yes, a perfect seal of approval. Now, all I have to do is reproduce this Prince-infused water. I've done it. My perfect bath salts are complete.
Huh?
What's all this about a seal of approval? What do you mean, reproduce the water? Well, making bath salts is my business, you see. What better way to sell products than to say they satisfied even His Highness? So you just wanted to use them for advertising? That's what this was about. You're the worst.
It's too much to take.
I apologize for not discussing my intentions, but I'm not lying about being your supporter. Today, the people of this country are chilled to the bone. With these humble bath salts, I hoped I might restore a modicum of warmth to their hearts. Of course, they're just bath salts. They won't stop wars or change hearts. True warmth will only come when we are a prosperous, peaceful country. That's why I wanted to use a blend approved by you. You're the one striving to bring warmth back to our country, after all. It does seem like she gets your value. What do you think? Guess it might be alright to give her your seal of approval. As long as I get my cut. Of course, please accept this token of my appreciation. And this as well, please. I've heard so much of your reputation and good works I could offer you no less. It could be my distinct honor if these funds help you ease your future endeavors.
Mission accomplished.
666. Please take this as well. It's an insect, but it has a most fine sheen to it. I'm sure it's valuable somehow. Thanks. A beetle, huh? Sure, we'll take that. Thanks. Of course, surely these salts deserve a proper name to convey the depth and strength of your faith in them. I've got it. It should be called the Prince's Serene Embrace. Oi.
Just sublime.
Just picture it. Would you like to smell as though His Highness himself is holding you in his arms? Please rethink this. I will not. It's a positively perfect name. Oh boy. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. With your support behind them, Your Highness, these bat salts will no doubt be a smash hit. I'm going to suggest this product to the general store in town right away. Boy. I was able to get them to sell it without problem. Now then, please take this opportunity to purchase one yourself, Your Highness.
Just
I'll
sublime.
wait for you to create the truly warm country of our dreams. I'll do my best to make everyone nice and cozy. Cool. Do your best? I didn't end up like this. Hold on.
All right, then. Let's go.
Looks like everyone's here.
Now then.
All right.
Spire of Blind Faith.
Now.
Be that as it may.
What in the world could be here? There's an indescribable air about this place. Our only course is to see for ourselves. A monstrous fiend may be lying in wait for all we know.
Don't lose focus.
It means to strengthen our forces is more than welcome. However, let us proceed with caution.
Yeah, but...
Be careful, we'll be arriving in some unpleasant
It's
weather.
your call.
We should get there by midday if we teleport.
Let's be off.
What to pick? What now?
Well met. Indeed. You see?
Look at that.
True.
All right.
Well then.
The Spire of Blind Faith is the decision to pursue such a beast, one of bravery, or something else altogether. The party sets foot in the tower, filled now only with disquieting magma. All prayers long unanswered.
I'm glad we're finally here now, but the real trial is still ahead of
In
us.
other words...
So what exactly are we after anyway? It seems to be called a forbidden power, but what is it really? Some kind of weapon, you think? Regardless of what it is, if it's power, then we have no need of it, or we have need of it in our fight against Louise. Let us see what we can do to claim
At
it.
last.
Thou hath come to face the trial. That woman's voice, the one guiding us, it's the same one as the one I heard in the ancient Elven singing.
Thou must not fail.
Thou who hast proclaimed the truth and vie openly for the crown, strength enough to save the kingdom shall be demanded of thee. The virtues of a hero, that is what they shall need of
Now
thee.
go.
Go forth. He who seeks to guide the people must know that which must truly be confronted.
Well, well.
A new arrival? Who are you?
That can't be.
It's a fairy?
Well...
For real? I project the tiniest bit of magic and suddenly you guys can see me? Didn't see that one coming. Have thee call me a Greeka, though our time for banter is short. Wait, what the hell are you exactly? Tone it down, kid. This is the Spire of Blind Faith. So come on, spill it. What would you choose here for your first Trial of the Dragon? Trial of the Dragon? First? Whatever do you mean? Wow, so you don't know anything. Things are pretty simple here, really. Make it to the top alive. Couldn't be easier. And thusly, it begins.
Hail, chumps!
If thou doth truly possess the soul of a hero, conquer thy shortcomings and ascend this lofty tower.
Make an attempt.
Have fun with that, kiddos.
Hmm?
And she's off. Would someone mind telling me what in the world that was? She comes in, sounding all proper agent, and then suddenly she's like a little brat. Kind of unsettling, that.
But...
Just goes to show that forbidden power or what have you is really here after all. A fairy, huh?
Hmm?
What troubles you, Gallica? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking.
However...
That this power has gone unclaimed for so long implies that this trial is no laughing matter. We must be certain we're ready to face it. Getting spooked already. I wouldn't mind the excitement myself. If you really want to go through with us, well, then I won't stop you. It's your decision.
But...
It's just as Heisway said. If you want to do it, we make sure we're ready. We should turn back at the first sign of trouble, okay? Interesting.
What? Wait a second! Huh?
What more can I do?
Come on!
Just lovely.
I see.
Let's press on.
Hey.
I'm sensing something inside. We may have a fight on our hands. Are you ready? Of course. So this beast is a Leogron. Remember when we heard about a monstrous blue bird? That's gotta be it. Then if we want our monster notebook, we've got to deal with it. Wasn't planning on leaving it be. Let's be quick about it.
On guard!
Just headed this way. Cease the idle banter and ready your weapons. Fire.
Get him!
Yeah, that's dumb. That's really, really dumb.
Applause, please.
Yes, I've become stronger.
Yeah, that feels nice.
Monster notebook. So that's the monster notebook, is it? It looks pretty worn. Definitely of some importance. Yes, that's all well and good, but was it really worth putting our lives on the line for that? I appreciate a passion for research, but all this was just reckless. We came through the ordeal safe and sound. That outcome shall suffice for now.
What should we do?
Or if you would prefer it, shall we handle our second order business whilst we are here? It seems that this tower continues upwards quite a ways. I want to explore more.
Well...
Why not? We've already come all this way. Just don't push everyone too hard, okay? Oh my god.
What now?
Yep, I'm still on hard mode. I just making sure. God. Oh no! Uh-oh. The cat isn't there. That's bad news bears. That sucks. Please tell me the cat is upstairs. Okay, thank God.
Nice.
The cat has moved. Okay. Give me about a moment.
What now?
So, I'm a complete and total dumbass.
What now?
I did that without having any passives on, or any of my set skills. So, I could have done way more damage if I had, you know, Magic Circle and Arcane Unity. Oh god. Anyway, let's see how bad this enemy is. I'm sensing something really strong from up ahead. You sure you're ready? Yup, I just saved. Darkin! Red Darkin!
I see.
The strong presence that Gallica sensed earlier. There could be no doubt. This must be its source.
As I thought.
The possibility did cross my mind when she mentioned the Trial of the Dragon. This is a truly apt name, as it seems we faced a genuine article. Its body glows crimson. There can be no doubt. This dragon has command over the very flames themselves.
Wow.
Oh, I was hoping you'd get a little scared and I'd get a few laughs out of it. It seems thou hast encountered a dragon in thy journeys before. Guess I'll admit it, I'm almost impressed that you made it this far. So, by thy strength shalt thou fell the dragon, and thus will the trial be complete. Which, I should mention that nobody has pulled this off since the first king was all like, hey, let's keep track of the years. That'd be fun.
Huh?
Wait, you're saying you were around before the first king put dates on a calendar? Who even are you? No time for chit-chat. Let us save the parley for later. Eyes forward. This dragon is many things, but patient does not seem to be one of them.
Get ready.
Excuse me. Brace yourselves, everyone. If I had to guess, this thing is weak to ice.
It's so intense. I'm burning up even from here. Can we beat this thing?
So, that would be why I needed to repel magic. So, the boss had an ability that set up for a move that did 9,999 damage to all party members. Oh. Wonderful. So on that turn, where the boss does that, I would have to use Magic Guard. Raises a barrier that nullifies an elemental attack for all allies in caster's row. The fact that it doesn't have an innate weakness really pisses me off. Like, it's a fucking fire dragon. You should be weak to ice. Let me exploit your goddamn weakness. I don't like having to use Yuna. I do not want to give you an innate weakness. Though, to be honest, I'd rather use Basilio, because Basilio is goated. Yeah, Stormbreaker X would be insane. Removes buff effects, so I don't have to use his, or I don't have to use anyone's, Vidjartha ability. Plus, it only buffs its attack as well. So I think I'm gonna wait until, the protagonist is at max everything. So I have all of the abilities at my disposal until I have all, the abilities I want unlocked for all the characters. I have all the royal stuff unlocked. So, yeah. I underestimated that. I thought I was going to be able to beat this game today and finish this recording session, do another one, and then do the final recording session. Nope! I have a long road ahead of me for grinding. That's my monster notebook. Oh, my sweetest of treasures. I thought we would never meet again.
Thank you.
Excuse me. I cannot express my gratitude. Oh, it's all so moving. I almost feel like crying. No one on the island understands my fascination with monsters, but that didn't stop me from meticulously documenting all my findings in this notebook. This knowledge has proven valuable, and I've earned quite a bit of money from it. I'd like to make even more, so that an overprotective brother of mine can't stop worrying.
Right?
I can understand that, but your brother has some legitimate concerns. You should probably avoid dangerous places like this from now on. I've already realized that, which is why I want to hire you all to be my personal bodyguards! I now accept that I need an armed escort. I'll pay you quite handsomely. I assume your answer is yes, because who can turn down steady income these days? I can't turn it down.
Hey!
Sorry, but we've got better things to do. Next time you pull a stunt like this, you'll only hurt your brother, you know? What if it had been him coming to avenge you and he got killed for it? How would that make you feel?
What more can I do?
That would be a rather undesirable outcome. Perhaps you should just forget what I said. I suppose I have no choice. I'll look for a safer method of conducting research. In any case, I am grateful that you brought my precious notebook back to me.
Until next time.
Now, it's time for me to make my way back to the island. Until next time! Think she'll be okay by herself? Nope. Well, I guess if the tower didn't kill her, she'll probably be fine.
Alright.
Let's head back to Virga Island so we can tell her brother what happened. Alright, let's leave.
Hey! Okay then. Got it.
The deadline is?
In the 24 days we've got left, we need to bring the kingdom back to our side. We won't very well be taking down Louise's stronghold if we can't regain their support. And
so...
We've read to challenge Louise, so we'll have to hone our magic and abilities as much as we can manage. Perhaps we should make use of the Colosseum and stretch the limits of our powers there. I, for one, am beat. I just want to scarf this down and get me beauty sleep. That's how we earned our rest today. Good job. Ah, welcome back. My sister returned safely just before you arrived. What? She got here awfully fast. She's quite familiar with the currents that swirl around these seas, it seems. Anyway, as promised, here's your reward.
Mission accomplished.
Nice.
All right.
I never imagined she'd still be alive, but I'm thrilled to be wrong. It really is fortunate she's back, safe and sound.
Hey.
You should try to talk to her again after bad pulling stunts like this. It can't be good for your heart when she does this, right? You're not wrong. My sister is a hopeless fool, a perpetually selfish brat, an entirely beret of common sense. It's a shame she's so damnably adorable.
Huh?
Look, have you seen the way her eyes light up when she talks about monsters? She's been that way since we were kids. When she looks at me like that, I can't be angry. But this time really pushed me to my limits. I'll have to train harder so I can be the one to protect her. Suddenly it all makes sense why she is the way she is.
Oh, I am grateful.
No, excuse me, but I must continue my physical training. You people are our saviors, and I pray that you'll have good luck throughout your journey. Thanks. We got a reward and nobody got hurt, so I know I shouldn't complain, but those two are a pain in the butt. Let's just hope they're done causing problems. You and me both.
What now?
Alright, Broilhaven.
Where to?
To the wharf.
Go.
So if you returned, have you any gold beetles for me?
Hey there.
Yep. Hey. Flame Seal Course Light. Its armor said to be impervious to even a dragon's flame.
Huh?
Again with the dragons? Are you an expert on them too? Not just bugs? You mustn't say such things too loudly. The country tries to keep the very existence of dragons a secret after all. But since you've been such an exemplary assistant, perhaps I shall tell you a story sometime. Another 8, making 46 in total. I'll give you this Dragon's Fall.
Understood. Hey there.
Seeker. It's a legendary sword said to have slayed dragons. Of course, I haven't tried it out myself,
Whoa!
Legendary sword. At this point, I'm more interested in who exactly you are than the reward. You'll tell us, won't you? I suppose so. Now then, let me tell you a story about dragons and what I used to be. Are you familiar with the Mage Academy? Well, these days it's nothing but ruins.
Truth be told,
I was a teacher of magic and researcher there. In those hollowed halls, my primary focus was on dragons. The gold beetles' light-producing organs caused change based on how much magla they've been exposed to, and they pass those alterations on to their offspring. In other words, by collecting these beautiful insects, I can learn how much magla this country was exposed to in different eras in the past. Thanks to you, young man, my long-held theory about dragons has been confirmed. More than 1,000 years ago, a war occurred in which unimaginably powerful magic was used. The dragons were a result of that conflict. And among those, a handful of the strongest were purposefully left on this earth, I believe.
The heck?
Purposefully? They may have been left here as some sort of trial. Seeing as civilization has not been destroyed, I do not think they remain among us with an evil intent. You may find searching for these legendary creatures an interesting diversion, or perhaps even encounter one on your journey. Well, I've given you all I have. From here on, I'll start giving you this arcane dragon blood I brew up. Young man, I would be most gratified if you would make this a country where people can research bugs freely, or do any other type of research, of course. Right, and to do that, we'll have to get stronger still. Thanks for everything. All that clears. Make all possible gold beetle item exchanges.
Hey there.
Awesome.
What now?
Even a dragon's flame cannot damage the material that this armor is made from. Nullifies fire. Increases damage against dragon-type monsters. Slash. Strength plus 5. Rub it in, why don't you, game? Rub it in!
Go. It's your call.
Let's be off.
Funny thing, the only way to get tailbait is by cleaning, but that takes up a day. So, how am I supposed to possibly get tailbait otherwise? There's a man in Arena Fort Wharf that I could have helped out in Port Broilhaven, but he's not there anymore. Yeah, so I can't do that, so I need to do this instead. Storage, strategy, deck. Never mind.
Got it.
Storage room. That sucks. I wish the guy had made mention of that. At least I only need to do this once, maybe.
Okay? Hey!
Yep.
The Orbwise Path, a cave on an uninhabited island east of Virga Island, comes into view. An old Mystari custom says the deceased can ascend as guardian deities if their remains are fed to the snakes here. Time passes, lands and peoples change, and the unthinkable becomes sacred tradition. The party arrives with complicated feelings.
Okay then.
Hey.
All right then.
Okay. I don't think I can cook anything. Because I don't have Lord of the Lake or honey. Yeah, I'm supposed to cook Secretest of Secrets. And it requires a Lord of the Lake. And that's the last thing I need as well. Shite! Anyway. Hulkenberg! There you are.
What?
Well met. Indeed.
Now then.
And finally, Wisdom is at 5.
With this, thou art the heroic embodiment of heroes lost. By thy supporters' faith, thou graspeth might beyond might. All heroic embodiments dwell within thee. Their power marks thee scion to a forgotten hero king, a wielder of all his peers' powers. Now, go forth. Thou needst fear nothing more. Thy destiny awaits, World Shaper. Forge this land anew, to a world none before you saw realized.
Thanks, Mom! Yeah, there's no achievement for that? You've got to be kidding me. Hulkenberg's intuition was right. They're boarding us now. Get yourselves out to the deck. Gotta hurry up to the deck. An enemy.
Hitting us while we're asleep is dirty fighting! That's where you want to go. It's your call.
Great.
What to pick?
Okay.
Oh. What now?
Jeez.
The truth is, then...
So all I had to do was thrash and splash, because by doing the first option, I only got 2 Lord of the Lakes. By doing the third option, I got a Lord of the Lake and a Lone Boot. So, if you're following along, try thrashing instead. That seemed to work perfectly fine for me.
Here we go.
Thanks to the bounties of the sea. The bay's most prominent feature, though, is a sinkhole of unfathomable depth. Some believe to gaze into its abyss is to be spirited away. The gauntlet runner glides into the inlet as seabirds overhead cry out songs of victory at their catches.
Globetrotter, visit all towns. My, what a lovely village. It's like a little outdoor resort, wouldn't you agree? Makes me want to go swimming. Agreed. All these islands around here are hot as blazes, after all.
What?
I bet there'd be a stampede on the island if people found out a famous songstress was swimming here. I can't imagine the islanders would know who I am. Perhaps I had to gather an audience and sing for them. Alas, we are not here on leisure. Was there not something we needed to buy?
Honestly.
I believe I see this shop we seek. Oh. Use while bathing to increase protagonist's strength by 2. That's good. Magic by 2. Pristine clear water. Limp goldfish.
Now then.
I'll buy 3 more just in case.
All right.
Are you done with your business here? Return to town.
Wanna head back?
This desk is for the Ranked League. Your current rank is Bronze 3. Do you want to hear about your opponent for the next rank? Sure. This time you'll be up against a group of Goborns. A horde of little gremlins will swarm and attack you. We have no special conditions here. Just take them on and take them out. Okay.
What'll it be? Fight.
Alright, I'll meet you back when I deal with these guys.
What now?
So I literally just used Dance Macabre, and that killed all of the Goborns. Brilliant! Absolutely smashing fight you showed us there! The audience loved every moment! You've risen through the ranks. You've been promoted to Bronze 2. There's more fighting ahead of you, but here's a reward for this time. Go on, it's yours. Men of War Gloves.
Look at you!
The audience was really riled up. You did a great job fighting with all of those eyes on you.
All right.
Fight another day.
The challenge is open to you anytime you wish. You're always welcome here at the Colosseum. Do you recall the stories of the monster within the Manor of the Ascendant? It would seem that the army has no plans to dispatch it. I have my suspicions that they've given up on it. If that's so, then the duty falls to us. I've heard rumors about it as well. It seems there are a great many people frightened at what the monster may do. We have them at the recruitment center as well. At such times, we can hardly leave this matter alone. Let us condemn the beast and the rumors with it. Yep. But that'll happen on the following day. Because today...
How you feeling?
I'm unsure.
I should discuss things with him. Euphla comes to mind.
Smash it all to bits.
Guess you were finally gonna be able to talk to.
I'm...
Hey. The color of the sky really is eerie. No wonder everyone in town is so frightened. We must do everything in our power to return their lives to days of ordinary peace. Yep. I was thinking, I'd like to speak to the Sanctists who trust Hyperion so much. The thing is, I can't find the words to say what I want to. Let me avail myself to your wisdom. Well, what can I say to get through to them when they see me as their enemy? Just talk about yourself. With overflowing wisdom, I encourage you to stand proud. Talk about myself? Would they want to listen to something like that? But you're right. I need to explain in my own words what happened to me. There's more truth in that than anything else. I shall dare understand that I'm not their enemy.
It's all right.
Yes, I'm sure things will turn out all right. Shall I head to the church now? Let's go.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Let's use teleportation magic to get to the church.
Oi!
Did you read Sanctor Hyperic's journal? The things he said about believers.
It would seem that...
Seems everyone's read Hyperic's journal. Perhaps they'd understand me now if I were to speak to them about the dangers of blind faith. Damn it, controller. Hello, everyone. My name is Euphazia. As you can see, I am Mastari, and Pagan. My companion and I battled Sanctor Hyperic and won, but please do not think of us as an enemy. Just listen to what I have to say. Sancta Hyperic believed that illness was a punishment from God. He intended to kill the sick, and then himself. What are you saying? Why would you say such a slander?
Please.
I say this because I too once believed people could be sacrificed so God would save others. Except I thought this about only myself. But do you see how it's the same? Hyperic meant to sacrifice many instead of one. But no matter the number, it does nothing. You needed to confront the problem directly. Confront it directly. Hold it. Are you really going to listen to the words of an admitted pagan? That girl is a minion of evil! You're wrong. You've brought Mama back to me.
Yes.
Ovi's right. Who knows what would have happened, what would have become of us if not for her? Do you suggest our faith was meaningless then? Or worse, mistaken?
No, no.
Not at all. Your devotion was real. So was Sancta Hyperic's desire to save you, I believe. The spirit behind the prayers, the belief in something higher, I do think it helped save you.
But then...
I simply say that such belief in God's salvation is no reason to abstain from saving yourself. I beseech you, before you fold your hands in prayer, stretch them out to the people around you. Cherish one another. Even Ovi found a way to help another person. She decided to practice the art of dance to perform for her mother. Yes, I'm going to make Mama happy with my dancing. Miss Yufa, your words make me see many things in a new light. I think I might have lost sight of what it was I prayed for. I wonder if God will forgive me.
Very well.
Yes, I'm sure he will. Well, my nerves are frayed, but it was worth it. I think they really hurt me.
Right.
I think they definitely did.
I'm quite grateful.
Thank you so much for saying that, Will. And all of this came from you giving me the gentle push I needed.
I shall...
I used to think of my past as a wound, but I used it to help the Sanctus followers here.
If so...
So now I see reason to take great pride in my past. It's all part of my life as Euphausia. I can sense her silent resolve. I feel a deep bond between us. Rank 7!
I will be eternally grateful for this experience.
Perhaps this is the path I'm to walk now that I felt left the island. My purpose is to create a future where people reach over the stone walls of faith to understand and help one another. I truly look forward to the days to come. Days that will allow Ovi and the others to laugh and smile together.
Oh.
Yes, with you. I want...
I'm so sorry.
Oh, never mind. It's getting quite late, isn't it? Let's just go home. I want her to be my queen so badly. Yuva's faith in me has earned me more support from the people on Virgo Island. The Colosseum thing again, and that time it just had me run around the arena, beating up a couple of monsters. I used Tycoon for that because, duh. You want to talk to the spirited receptionist, and that's how you get to Bronze 1. And I just got a bunch of water from him. The water that you can use to purify stuff at the church. Anyway.
Now
we need to go to the Manor of the Ascendants.
I think we have a favor to do.
An odd place for ruins. Think we have a chance to stumble upon untold riches. Anyone building something like that or something that terrific is sure to leave other terrific stuff behind.
Let us avoid risk.
Bit of treasure hunting's all well and good, but our priority is the bounty. Do not let treasure's promise steal your senses.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday if we teleport to the nearest city. Could we make it back by tonight? But of course!
Let's be off.
Just don't dilly-dally.
The Gauntlet Runner strides towards ruins, long bereft of their masters. Heavenly treasures surely slumber, but so too do heavenly guardians.
What to pick?
Okay, let me see really quick. So I have everything except for the secretest of secrets, but I need to go fish again. Just in case. Because I do not have the sublime spoonfill recipe. Ow. Huh. Looks like fishing can only be done in that area then. Because I don't see it.
Alright then.
Yeah, I don't see it. Right. Just right. Oh, at least I can cook this. The secretest of secrets.
Okay, so...
Hey!
Ah, now that I've cooked all the recipes, I feel like the ultimate dish is within my grasp. Sublime spoonful.
Let's...
Okay. Interesting. Feel free to do whatever to pass the time.
This...
Max MP. Let's
Understood.
do it.
Now then. Nonetheless. Huh?
Cutting through the skies, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the Manor of the Ascendant Ruins. Land once sent skyward by Oceania's unusual flow of magla. According to legend, those who could freely fly the skies came to refer to themselves as celestial beings, taking their seat here to govern from on high. But pride comes before the fall, and God was so enraged that every last one perished. Oh, to set foot in a place even history chooses to forget.
Now then.
So this is where our bounty's hiding, huh? I heard a bit of chatter about this one. They say it's been alive for hundreds of years. To have lived for so long, it may have amassed a substantial amount of magma. It could be a most formidable opponent.
Now then.
The rumors also state that it spreads plague and famine. Best to handle this whole situation as expediently as possible. That plague spread in business. It's all just superstition, isn't it? Because if it isn't, I already feel damn sorry for us. Might attack someone, but we can't just leave it here. Might attack someone.
Yes.
Indeed, this beast poses a most grievous threat to the locals. It should be dispatched with great haste. Agreed. By no further distractions, and concentrate solely on laying our enemy low.
Let's go.
Alright, let's focus on the task at hand and get it done. Apologies for not showing the dungeon. Yeah, apologies for not showing it. But I think I'm just going to cut out all of the dungeon stuff from now on. Yeah, I know, this late into the game. I'm not going to cut out the final dungeon, don't worry about that. But all of the other dungeons I'm just not going to record, because it'll just bloat out the video, and I'd rather not have that happen. Excuse me. Anyway, looks like the bounty's just beyond here. You ready to battle? Let's go.
Wow.
So this is the bounty, eh? I guess it is kind of like a bird. Hell of a lot more intimidating, though. The anxiety of the locals was justified, it seems. If this creature appeared in the skies over in any city, it would cause quite a panic, no? This one seems to be a most temperamental state, which bodes ill for us. All too true, love. Now, let's get our hands on straight and get on with it, shall we? I mean, still just a bird at the end of the day. Happy we could eat good for a while off this one.
Got it?
Indeed, but let's stay focused until it's dead, or we'll be the meal.
Get ready.
Here it comes, get ready.
Not bad, if I say so myself. Nice. I feel stronger already.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
I'll still fast forward bosses though. Anyway, Cockatrice Crest. Phew, somehow we did it, everyone. I really believe that it was alive for hundreds of years, because you gotta be real old to get that stubborn. Well, at least it can't do any harm.
No.
Any more harm. Hold on, let's take the Cockatrice Crest and head back. If we show them this, surely their fears will be allayed. Yeah, excuse me. Hulkenberg.
Don't tell me.
No, not this time. I know that look. Please tell me you're not thinking of taking this thing's meat back with us, right?
Most appetizing, no?
'Twas Basilio who suggested we make a meal of it. I bet we could eat good, he said. I remember it quite clearly, I assure you. Yeah, about that. Looking at it now, I could tell that meat is tougher than short shoe leather. It was alive for centuries, right? Well, it shows. You wear down your jaw chewing on that.
Oh.
See, even with Basilio's exemplary cooking techniques, there are still some ingredients that are best discarded.
You're really...
Come now, that reaction is a bit much, don't you think? Aww. There.
Let's go back.
If you're that hungry, then we can grab some proper food after we head back. We've got our bounty secured, so it's high time we got out of here, yeah? Yeah.
In that case.
Let's head back to the entrance.
Right?
Great idea. No. Poor Hulkenberg.
Now then.
The mission is complete, but I would not mind felling a few more monsters.
Hey! Hey! Your call.
Alright.
What now?
Oops.
Hey!
Return to town.
Okay then. Right?
Speaking of...
Got a bounty to collect, yes? The reward for defeating that beast at those ruins upon that rock. It is clear now why the people of this area sought that monster's destruction for so long. It was a most formidable adversary. Maybe it just kept running away to that place where most people couldn't follow it. Cunning little bugger, I'll give it that.
So?
Well, we should go report in about it, alright?
Alright.
Counting on... to do that.
Who's the first with the bounty? My crazier, has the number of bounties increased as of late? Yes, as if in correct or concert with the people's interest. Well, if nothing else, let our thorough handling of this be for them.
Well, let's roll.
God, words. Aye, if fighting can help, you can count on me. Seems we can't touch down anywhere, so let's move in by land.
It's your call.
Teleporting to the nearest city, we'll still need to camp once. Could we get back by nightfall tomorrow? Just leave it to me.
Great.
What to pick?
I won't stop.
I have something I want to ask him. Yep. Oh, nope. Right there. I need a Queen Jar and a Lord of the Lake. That's 4 turn icons when used in battle. Jesus Christ. It's finally time. Excuse me, well, I hate to bother you, but I really want to talk to you about something. Oh, it's nothing very important, just something that's been on my mind. Yeah, what is it?
Oh.
Actually, right here is kind of... Can you come out to the deck?
No one else is... here, right? The truth is... I wanted to ask you something today. A shameless sort of request, maybe.
I'm happy to do anything for you.
Would you consent to shake my hand? Please?
Sure, but why?
Wait, really? You will? Do you remember, the trials of Malnova? I said we Mustari have 2 kinds of handshakes. The one we did back then was to demonstrate trust.
But this time, I want the other kind. I want to convey my feelings to you. Please?
Yes. I understand.
Oh, thank you. Are you troubled by something? You seem tense.
You said you had a feeling to convey?
I felt it to be a sort of miracle. I never thought I'd be involved in any way with followers of Sanctism. That's why I was so hesitant at first. When I found myself clashing with them, I became even more unsure of what was right. But then, that very unsurety is what turned out to be the most important feeling, did it not? Once I learned what frustrated me, what I refused to compromise on, I knew then who I really am at my core. It led me to a realization. I only want to live in a world where you exist.
I feel the same way as you, Yufa.
Do you mean I can stay by your side? Truly, you'll grant me something so special. It's all I could ask for. Just know that for me, no one could possibly replace you. I may not be accustomed to things here, but I like my life right now. I even like the people here, on the mainland. It's just that there's such a plethora of things I feel I must protect, and I don't always know how. But I prefer this over being protected. No matter what lies ahead, I will protect our future. That means you.
The Oracle Priestess, Yufa, Keeper and Heriter of the Summoner's Virtues, by the grace...
If everyone the world over could cooperate like this... My apologies. I've been holding your hand all this time. Oh. Perhaps we can hold fast this way just a little longer? I'm glad.
I love Yufa. I just wish she was good. Hearts as one. Max all followers rank.
Hello. The site of Malva forms on the horizon. A small settlement carved out of the mountainous terrain of southern Montario, prospering modestly without reliance on trade, in part thanks to a thriving dairy farm. The Ishkia tribe secludes itself here, avoiding outside clamor. As though ushered in by the bleating of sheep grazing on a rock face, the Gauntlet Runner descends upon the quiet mountain village.
Giving it some thought?
The Gauntlet Runner's slowing pace signals their arrival at an encampment to those below deck. They are grateful for these moments of repose, quietly acknowledging their good fortune, a rare glimpse into a party at peace.
All right then.
Okay. Alright, I think with that, I'll end things here for now. So next time on Metaphor Refantazio, it's time to do with the remaining of the side content. And hopefully beat up some dragons as well. But I think the dragons are going to be in the following episode instead. So, I'll see you next time.